Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jasper's Game Day. So awesome to see you. If you recognize that tune, that is because we are officially in the Edge of Legend universe, playing an Edge of Legend game for Jasper's Game Day. And it is an honor to be here. This is my third time being here, my second time GMing. My name is PJ Megaw. I'm the CEO and GM of Nat 20 Productions and Edge of Legend. And we are here to raise money for Jasper's Game Day, which is a charity about suicide prevention, so that we can tell the world that you are not a critical fail. It is such an amazing opportunity and thing to do. So we hope you join us. There's a bunch of Tiltify stuff here. Well, and all these thank yous I'll get to in a minute. But I want to introduce you to all these amazing heroes that you're going to be seeing today. Starting with, randomly, why not, Ben, Reeb Psyche. Reeb, Ben, I know you by so many names. Please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and you little character or whatever you want to do.
Hey, my name is Benjamin, go by Reeb Psyche. I am going to be playing a Goloma cleric of Hamasa, the god of the Whisperer of Death. And they're a very nice, strange, xenomorph-looking horse person, and and they're here to help you through any difficult transitional times you may be experiencing.
Praise Geiger.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Next up, Renee, please tell us a little about yourself and your character.
Hello, everybody. I am Renee. You may know me as Hedgie Cleric here on Twitch. I am playing Syndra Tihomer, which is a Whisper Elf who's a rogue. This is actually my first time playing a rogue in any system, so we'll see how it goes. And one of the other things I do is I'm a pro GM for Geek Therapeutics, which is a program that helps mental health professionals use geek culture and games that use these fancy dice like this to help people in need.
Love to see it. Well, let's go. Moving next on to Shannon. Shannon, please tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon. I am from Paradice Productions, Roby25 on Twitter. So excited to be here today. This is my first time playing Pathfinder, so I'm very excited. It's going to be great. I am playing Delia Sage, a human swashbuckler. Get ready to deal some damage.
Next up, Duval.
Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jacob Plick, Duval King Jacob on the airwebs. Co-founded a little channel called The Amphitheater, where January the 11th, Eulalia 5e, a Redwall story will be coming to you over there. I also DM Duval and Dragons over on Somatic Games, and I play in a Pathfinder 2e actual play of Outcast called Outcast and Outclass over on Waffle Maple Syrup's channel. And today I will be playing the very first Ttrpg character I've ever created back in Pathfinder 1e in like 2014. Jambin Silverkin is a 2-weapon human fighter. Really excited to be here. Obsessed with all things hero-dom, so he's in a perfect spot to die a fiery death. Excited to be here.
Yes, love it. Love to see the fiery death. Riley, please tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm playing the captain. He's a human mercenary. That's it.
There was so much conversation we had before this about like, oh, what your character could be like, what we could do. Yeah, we're like, let's just go for it. And I love how they just undersold it. So we're gonna go into that like when we get into game. Hopefully you'll see what her brilliant mind came up with. Next up, KP, tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hello, everybody. My name is KP, also known as KP11 Studios on all your social medias, and I'm a photographer. I do cosplay, portrait photography. I also get to play amazing games with amazing folks all over the internet, just like this one right here. You can mostly find me on Unmade Gaming's channel. I have 2 games with them every Tuesday and Thursday. My Tuesday game is a Tales from the Loop game called Glenbrook Unhallowed, which is fantastic. So if you want a little bit of that Stranger Things shenanigans, you can go check us out there. And then on Thursdays, we play a game called Void, which is a Coriolis campaign. So if you like space and space shenanigans, then go check us out there. Then on Fridays, we will be coming back on in February. Every Friday, we'll have a Fate Light campaign called City of Light and Shadows, which is a 1940s set game. A what if, basically, of we're all a bunch of spies in Nazi-occupied France, and we get to kick Nazi butt every Friday. So if that doesn't sell it to you, I don't know what else I can tell you to, go check that out. But outside of that, anything else I do, go check me out on Twitter, and you can follow me there to find out more. That's me.
That sounds amazing. If you ever need a guest spot on that show, I would love to do that.
That's on Trooper.
I volunteer as tribute. No, really.
It's so fun. It's so fun. It's on Trooper's channel, Trooper SJP. If you don't know, they go by Academic Foxhole on Twitter. Amazing cast, amazing game. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah. Look, if you need a GI who shows up and dies in that show, sign me the F up. But until then, we're going to get going into this wonderful little bit of fun for you all. I want to do a quick mentioning of the Tiltify links. They should be available to you with a Tiltify link there in the amazing graphics. We have a lot of ways that you can donate. You can give us, I believe, I think it's like $5 to add a D4 to a roll, $6 to take a D6 off a player's roll, $10 for hero point to them or me. You can spend 25 points to give them a magical item, $55. Not points, sorry. $55 to drop in a random appropriate monster, as well as a wild magic table. And because I decided it before we went live, if you spend just a simple $5 donation, I will flex. I have been told that this is what I do, so I will do this. So every $5 you put up there with the word flex, let me know. I'll flex at you. I'll do this for 3 hours. The cause is worth it. So the Tiltify link's available there. Please give what you can, and let's have some fun. That being said, quick thank you to Babs RTD, who's already done a kick-ass job, to Paizo for putting this together, and of course the queen herself, Fenway, for being the person to start Jasper's Game Day with all the amazing people involved there, and Aaron for being the go-between both. Thank you, and without further ado, let's cut the music and let's get started on Jasper's Game Day, the Dragon War. Yep, let me just move my dice tray out of the way.
Wahaha.
All right. So for a little bit of information, it is 5,000 years before the horrible war that General Korokos would raise a terrifying army to challenge the world in a race to destruction, and a few heroes stood against them for world peace. 5,000 years before this time, there's another such horrifying world conflict, one where the dragons and the gods and the bestial dragons of their brood grew conflicted over the mortal lives around them. A great hero fought to save and protect their lands from a tyrant of a lesser dragon, but in doing so created a series of events that saw the ancient dragons and humans turning their backs on one another. As the skies were pried open and feasted upon like a clam, and the land was ripped and torn asunder, it became clear that for peace to have its day, the conflict would need to be settled. For over 500 years, the violence waxed and waned. Magic tried to cull the conflict, or the greater arcane beasts and their gods, with many new artifacts and weapons coming to be. Dragons would create hatcheries, inventing new dragon gods' legacies, as well as stealing much of the ancient wealth of this world to starve the world to subjugation, even robbing the streams of their water and the field of its grass and cattle. After 5 centuries of almost no hope, one mission, after years of research granted upon a select group of heroes, made in secret and executed in hope that this will become a better tomorrow. This is one of many different retellings of what this mission that helped save the world could have been. You all, for your glory, for your prosperity, or for a little well-known secret traveling through channels, have been summoned in front of a very tired elf. Valerain Tarsien, as he is introduced, looks haggard. Normally, the graceful face of an elf is now heavy with bags under their eyes, and this general sticky kind of greasy sheen to their face, like they have not bathed in what could be described as weeks. Their long golden hair, which seems to shine and shimmer, is mostly kind of now under a magical illusion to shine and shimmer and struggles to keep the illusion up. The skin that would boast this kind of nice fair skin and gold shine now kind of looks like dried sandpaper. And their robes that would be regal and red and gold with white trim seems kind of heavily wrinkled around the arms, as they've probably had their sleeves tied and rolled for days on end. And the trail has been absolutely destroyed by girding and folding, and they just look like a soup sandwich. As they look to you, just exhausted. Just, hello, good day. My name is Valorant Tarsian. Oh, I need of that. All right, you bold, brave adventurers, heroes. Oh my goodness, we have a mission for you today.
That's be taking you to the hospital.
No. The elixir keeps my heart racing. If I stop drinking it, I will surely die.
Oh, hair of the dog.
Yeah, yes. Oh, you know all too well. All right, so.
It doesn't stop you from taking a bath.
No. Bath time when war is over. Bath time when war is over. All right, let me speech. Oh. We can say with as much certainty as is allowed, with the secrets of dragons and their gods, that we have found a potential way to end this war. There's no great solution. We just need to stop bloody killing each other. And in that venture, we found a wholly specific dragon site, one of many we've been able to find after the Grand Divide, with the neutrality pact of the Shin. In this location here, we believe that dragon myths and hymns speak of a treasure of great hope to all kind. We're not entirely sure what it is or how it's supposed to work just yet, but if we can gain this artifact of great hope, ideally, we would all cease the fighting. This may be certain death, as we have little to no details of what lies at this site, but if you can break in and then leave with the artifact, then maybe we can stop all this horrible violence.
Well, that explains why you called me.
Yes, your master of thievery would be very appreciated.
Well, I'm pretty good with that.
So any questions before we take off for this site that we are to drop you off at?
So you say we know absolutely nothing about where we're going? Not even a scrap of lore or legend, anything to start us off, like even who created this artifact?
Well, so it's the problem is the law of Draconic is written in both direct language and metaphor, and trying to figure out what is metaphor, what is sarcasm, or what is truth is very difficult. What we believe right now is that we are going to either put you into a hatchery where new dragon life is made, or a dragon tomb where dragons go to be buried. It could be both. We don't really know. We know that the artifact is in there. The artifact is said to be great peace. Metaphorically, it could be life itself. Strictly speaking, it could be a gemstone. There's too much, but we know that if you go there and you find something important, probably hidden in the most obvious of hidden places, that should be the thing to get.
You know, I generally like a little more intel with my intel.
That's the same.
It's not very helpful.
Do you at least have the documentation? I read Draconic. Does anybody else here read Draconic?
Nope.
I do.
Greg,
I don't even know what that is.
It looks like we have enough people here that we could potentially get some additional interpretations here, at least to get this started.
He gathers giant tomes and paperwork because I'll save you the months of reading and just give you my notes. And they give you a bunch of pieces of paper. If you want to, you can make a quick perception check to kind of, anyone who speaks Draconic can do a quick perception check to kind of scan over the document.
Ooh.
Starting off hot. Let's go. Let's see.
It begins.
32.
32. Nice.
Yeah, that is a 34.
Nice.
31.
Love to hear it.
Gang, 30 gang. Let's go.
Coming out strong with a big 3-0. So here is what you are able to kind of put your brains together and figure out. This is actually a location that has done both buried great dragons and created dragon life. In this world, the way the dragons kind of tend to exist in a symbiotic relationship to those in the world already embodying their tenets and domains. So they find someone who's already doing what they're doing, they bless them, and they create this relationship. So in this place, it's almost like a burying of your dead and a ritual site to create new life. Dragons frequent this place constantly. However, because of the intense fighting that's happening, a lot of them have had to flee to go and try to continue their fighting. The artifact in question is just labeled the piece. However, because it's an uppercase P, you start to have to think, what is this piece really? It seems to be a noun and not like a general adjective or verb. Anyone that that is trained can give me a religion check.
Let's go. Let's see, 36.
36. You remember hearing some vague stories in the Dragon Pantheon, kind of like a story of rebirth, regeneration, kind of like, if in end of days, this artifact, this concept will save us all. One of the dragons will be born who will be the piece to all life, if it can be born. But to be born, it must feed on peace.
So, I'm sorry. I thought that was said out loud. Never mind.
I'll convey this. Like I'll definitely relay this thought to the party as it's coming to me.
So for it to bring about peace, it needs to eat peace.
In order to become something, that thing needs to exist. Something needs to be believed in before it can be.
But that sounds like a paradox.
Belief is the beginning of everything.
This is why I'm not religious.
But hey, look, I didn't believe that I was a hero, and then I became a hero because I believed it.
So
Belief is not relegated to gods.
We have
Right.
to believe what the artifact is. So, like, if we believe it's a cupcake, we'll have to find a cupcake. Is that what we're saying here?
It's
I could
more
deal
that
with
you
a
need to
cupcake.
believe that a cupcake can exist before you can make one. Peace needs to be displayed. It needs to be believed that it can be before you can convince people that it can be true.
Who doesn't believe in a cupcake? But all right, whatever.
With an
No
I
lactose
or an
intolerant
E?
people, I guess. I don't know.
Valorant
I?
kind of rubs her temples. It's peace, Peace. The peace.
Got it.
You can understand why this has been very
Oh.
daunting. Again, how do I have to translate as well as understand philosophy, the same blood. I'm an academic. I didn't just navel gaze for 3,000 years. No, I studied reality and how to manipulate it with ether and arcane and alchemicals, and I need more of Daddy's happy sippy juice.
Speaking of daddy's, is it hippie juice or happy juice? I wasn't sure what you said there.
Happy sippy juice.
Happy sippy juice.
I've been awake
Speaking
for
of that,
9 days
it's an
straight.
egg.
Speaking
I'm
of
not
which-
making sense at this
Speaking of
point.
that, Simha, do you have a couple of
Yes.
And I'll reach into a small satchel and I'll start handing out these large tankers that are covered in green and yellow leaves, and start passing them out. Some of that juice. We should all do a toast together.
By the way, this is going to be in stores quite soon. We're sample products, but
Of course.
it's literally a sippy tankard.
Yes. Yes. And you can
For
see
the
it has a nice
adventurer
top
on the
it.
go.
Yes,
the
has a nice
adventure
top
on the grove.
covered in leaves. That way, for no spillages. For any imbibements, hot or cold.
And you don't mind at the end of this adventure if you can fill out a survey on how you felt this product, made your adventure better, and
Right.
any feedback you could give. That'd be wonderful.
And we'll give a 10% coupon.
All right. I'm leaving a note here that Valerie and Tarsian will leave a Yelp review on the sippy mug.
Coupon's only valid for 10 days.
Yeah, right.
It's only valid for 10 days.
Listen, have a business.
Has your tankard gone through the proper rogue test?
I mean, you could be the first.
All right. I'm going to put this through its paces. If it spills a drop, you will have some serious redesign to do.
I mean,
Second that. I'll put it through.
It's
this
made of
bit.
leaves, madam.
It better be some strong leaves.
Oh, the strongest leaves.
Good.
Made from redwood.
That's a tree, isn't it?
With
I mean,
leaves
it
on
has
it.
leaves.
It has leaves.
This sounds like it's going to be another rendition of Aenasir and the Copper from like 3,000 years ago. I really hope not, but we'll see. But going back to the dragon navel gazing, peace in several cultures is also another metaphor for death. I know it might be potentially layering on something else on there, but it's it's at least a viewpoint to consider.
Possibly.
True.
Looking at the books, from what I can tell, they might have a new dragon of death, but from the original pantheon, there was no dragon of death. They were more about concepts of self and reality. I bloody don't know. It's been changing in the faith since the past 500 years.
Especially if the creation of a dragon is dependent on the intent and embodiment of something. The embodiment of that thing could possibly manifest as whatever attracts it. So if its concept is peace and death is displayed, it may be a dragon of death. If the concept is peace and actual living, the opposite of conflict is introduced, it may embody that.
Yeah. Well, that being said, is there any other questions? We need to drop you off at the holy site soon. There is a ritual the Wormkin are doing, being led by a bestial dragon to try and raise a new god, and we currently have units marching to interfere with that ritual, not to kill, but just to disperse them. That's going to be the distraction needed to get you in and get you out. You have about 2.5, maybe 3 hours before they may return.
Right, you were sharing the elixir now, actually.
Oh, yes, here we go. He takes it and he just kind of pours it in everyone's glasses. Here we go. If you have a full night's sleep, I recommend only drinking half of it. If you don't have a full night's sleep, then drink all of it. Otherwise, eat food. It's an accelerant with a lot of catalyzers, and the metabolic cycle will be thrown into loop, and you'll be very dehydrated. The crash is terrible, but it's worth it.
Right.
I
This is
mean,
the point where Syndra digs into her pack and just hands Valor a bar of soap. Now that you have us on this, go wash up. No, really. Being dirty will infect any wounds, and we don't need that.
Valoran takes the bar of soap, clutches it in both hands like it's a teddy bear, and then just kind of scuffles away, muttering to himself, "We'll take a bath when the war is over. Go save the world."
No shame in being dirty. Outside
As-
and covered in dirt.
That's right. No shame in being dirty. All right.
Never hurt nobody.
Dirty of mind or dirty of body? Pick one.
I can't be both.
Can't be both.
Gross.
Indeed. So you
Yes.
are taken away on kind of an airfaring vessel. You are given an update by the Acadian officer in charge of the vessel that says, we'll meet you outside at the time that you're supposed to be there. So you don't have a lot of time. Something is going to pick you up. That's all we know. So we'll see you then. Until then, good luck.
Right, so wait for the magical Uber. Got it.
Yeah. So it's kind of dirigible, kind of comes out a rope drops, you descend the rope ladder. And as you're descending, even from this height, you can see a great conflict. You can see fire being thrown, lightning, forking across the sky, trebuchets firing, and the general cry of battle. You descend into this deep, cavernous chasm ripped into the earth itself. And as you move deeper and deeper in, you find yourself in a kind of a long, dark corridor. And the farther down you go, you see rough stone starts becoming hewn, turns into old pictographs of other great dragons, starting with the two that kind of started the whole thing, Azmat and Tarzamat. You're seeing stories of Tarzamat's fall and Azmat's lament. You start seeing somewhere deep in the pits of the eighth hell as Tarzamat gives birth to new dragons, and then Azamat, with bittersweet rage, gives birth to new dragons. And then as you move through these long corridors, it suddenly opens up. And in this large stone room, easily 100, 200 feet tall by 50 feet square, you see a stone dais with a bit of a twinkle as water refracts off light and just bathes the wall in these twinkling lights. Above this watery dais, a massive box hovers. Just kind of moves in midair like it's riding the current below it. You see a keyhole on each side of the box. The pictographs in ancient draconic runes seem to wrap you like a blanket as you're now in this stone structure of ancient purpose and primal need. There's a massive stone wall in front of you. The massive stone wall seems almost insurmountable in every way, and written on it is draconic runes. And to your left and to your right, you see corridors with archways to enter. You are now in the reliquary of the dragons. The dragon gods themselves, the bestial and the wyverkin alike, are all putting their hopes in this room, and so too you must put your hopes in this room. What do you do?
So for going forward, I have the background Seer of the Dead, which makes it so that I am constantly under the Spirit Sense spell. So I can always sense nearby spirits, even when I'm not trying, and I get a check to find haunts and spirits in the area.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that check now.
Okay. Maybe 19 plus. And that would be a perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I will allow a religion check if you feel that is a better option for you for this.
So that's... That is a 37.
Awesome.
Ooh, hot.
All right. One moment, we got an amazing donation for Shannon to receive a magical item.
Woo!
Thanks, chat.
I'm going to look into that really fast while I describe for you what that does. So, as you start looking around the room, you start seeing faint wisping ghosts moving like snakes, hanging on the currents of the air. Ancient spirits, recently or long dead, as they bend and curve around reality, their head kind of twisting and their tail following. They look at you, knowing full well that you look back into them, and some smile with joy, some scowl with rage, some shake their head with bitter sweetness. And you see them kind of move through walls and then almost like come out of the walls again, like they just turned a corner. It's this very surreal moment where these dragon spirits in the hundreds with lives and powers you can't even fathom move about like tadpoles in the ocean, unencumbered by reality and the stone walls around them. And in doing so, what was the role you did? Religion, right?
Yeah.
So you've unlocked one of my secrets. You realize that most of the room you're in and the corridors you see splitting off, as you start looking, you begin to look through the walls and you see corridors shifting, constantly moving and redirecting. And then you see through those walls again and again, and you see this never-ending corridor of walls shifting, moving, fading in and out of reality. While you are positive that your feet are on the ground and in a very real space, you now know you are trapped in the maze spell by an ancient dragon. You cannot disbelieve this spell, but you get a bonus to traversing the dungeon corridors.
Okay.
I start looking at the ancient draconic runes that are specifically in the chamber we're in, and also take very close examination of those locks.
All right. Give me a perception check to do that.
Sure thing. 17 plus 16, 33.
33, perfect. You see, it's kind of like that rear view mirror trick where items in mirror are larger than they appear, and when you get close to it, it suddenly becomes way too big. This box is now about the size of a horse. It's massive. And you look at it and you realize the keyholes, the would-be keyholes on this box is again about the size of your torso. The keys needed for this will probably be considered a two-handed object in order to actually interact with this box.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I have a feat called Blast Lock. And I just realized I never had a chance to introduce my character, but I completely forgot. My character's name is Simba. He's a catfolk can't speak, gunsmith, gunslinger class, and therefore he has a feat called Blast Lock, which says sometimes taking the shortest distance between 2 points involves removing an obstacle or two. You shoot your firearm at a lock within 10 feet. Make an attack roll against the DC required to pick the lock.
Fair enough. Okay, would you like to try that now?
I would very much. Yes, indeed.
All right, go ahead and take a shot against this bad boy.
Hell is
okay,
going to
so-
take several steps back.
As
Well,
is Syndra, because this is only
I got
going to
this.
end in tears.
I was doing.
If anything bad happens, it's your fault.
Let's not place blame so quickly, shall we? But okay, so I just what do I do here? So you shoot your fire. So I make an attack roll, right?
Yep, it basically sounds like you're going to be making an attack roll, and that will function as your attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, so just do a d20 plus attack. So 13. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get this, but worth a try. Let's see.
Why not?
and then-
You might
Why
crit.
not?
I believe in you.
I got a
Let's
13
do it.
plus a. Where's my weapons? There it is. Okay, plus a 15, 28.
28. You pull out your pistol, you aim it, you fire. The bullet is propelled, it hits the lock. You can hear a horrible and you see the lock just kind of and settle as the box kind of recoils from the impact of the gun.
That was cool.
Is the lock
Well-
alive? I look in.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Is that for anybody?
Oh my god.
Anyone who wants to look into the locks, go right ahead.
Sure.
Another 19 for a 34.
That's a 32 on my end.
34,
that
32.
I rolled a 2. That's an 18.
22
20.
for me.
22. Okay. So with your 22, you kind of look into the thing, right? You're looking around like, what's going on? You can tell there's definitely something in the box. There's a shape in there. It's a rather awkward and decent sized shape, but you can't make out what it is. Duval, what was yours again?
There's
34.
Definitely something in there.
34. Renee, what was yours?
Mine was a 32. Also as an elf, I have low light vision.
Now I'll give you the choice. Who wants to see what's in the box, and who wants to take my last secret of the game?
Already?
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
rolled
goodness.
really high.
Wow.
Also, I'm not sure if being a master in thievery helps with anything.
Not right now,
Uh,
but you have no idea how much it's about to carry the party.
yeah, I'm feeling
Duval,
very.
do you need a minute?
I'm really conflicted here. But like as someone in the chat already said, what's in the box?
Okay, what's in the box? So you look with your 34. Look around the box. You see what your friend you see what your friend has been kind of talking about. You see what looks like a staff, about the size of a normal person's staff, and it looks like it ends in the claw of a dragon.
Like the top of the staff is a claw.
Yeah, like it's a full hand claw of a dragon. Riley, anything you want to do now that you are here? Yes, please. What do you want to do?
I want to go over to Simba and just be like, first of all, nice tail. Second of all,
thank you. I do like to
do you have freaking guns?
Well, yeah.
Is this like common?
I mean,
Yeah, he does.
I would imagine you would never see what you've never seen a gun before.
Well, I've never seen a gun in this world. No.
This world.
Yeah, like, are you the inventor? Like, how long has this been going on? I studied this, and like, just take a shield off my back that's like all red. I'm like, I studied this for like 10 years.
You studied
10
the
years
shield.
I studied the shield. Yeah, most people study the sword. I studied the shield.
I
There's
studied
no-
a sword.
I don't see anything
I
written.
see
Is it hidden? I don't see anything written. What did you study?
No. And
Oh,
I'll just
you mean
take
like
it off my
you
arm
trained
and I'll
as-
throw it across the room. It'll ping off the wall and I'll just snap it back to my arm. That took 10 years and I could have just got a gun? You're telling me I wasted all of this time for that? I cannot
No.
believe it.
You
That's-
didn't waste it. That was really
Well,
cool.
I mean,
what you did.
So
Captain.
while that's going on, Syndra is continuing to examine these locks. And you mentioned there's that final secret of the game that needs to be revealed. So
Yeah.
sure, why not?
So Duval, you see the giant staff with the dragon claw. Renee, you look around and you suddenly see a door that was not there before. It seems to kind of be bent at an L shape on the wall, and it extends to the floor, almost as if someone has a door/cellar combo.
Okay.
And it has two rings. You can open up from the floor or straight from the walls from the door. This door does now become apparent to everyone once Renee's character looks at it.
I hate to interrupt the rant here, but we have shooting the lock apparently did something.
well, I mean,
I don't
shoot
mean
it
to
again.
alarm anyone, but
I could shoot it again. if
Shoot
you want.
again. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's resolve the weird dragon staff looking situation first.
Oh, it's a staff.
Shooting thing. Right? Yeah. Come here.
Oh. Go over.
I kind of pointed out.
lodged in
Kind of
there?
cool. I don't know how we get it out though.
I'll pipe up.
Hold
and
on.
basically go,
Syndra starts stretching
Mind
and
the
limbering
soul.
up.
We need not to get too split up. This place is constantly twisting. This place is cavernous and nearly endless. We may get separated if we get split.
Okay.
So
Then we stay
does
together.
this staff look like something that can be removed?
It is very reminiscent of a ship in a bottle, where the dimensions of the staff and the box it's in don't add up. It's really hard to figure out how it got put in there, but you're pretty sure that if you can at least open the box, then the item inside will be yours.
Got it. So it's not necessarily something you can just reach in, just
Yeah, in fact, as you try to put your hand in the lock, it's almost this kind of impossible pocket dimension where you start putting yourself all the way halfway through and you just feel nothing but air.
Nope. I've done that
Is it
before.
like one of those things
That
where
ends
like
in
you put your hand in and like it stabs you?
No.
What's in the box? Pain.
What's in the? I'm sorry.
You know what's in the box? An entire dimension in and of itself. So let's not go in
I'm
there
not
just
sorry.
yet.
What?
Yes.
That's cool.
It's
Can we break
terrifying,
the-
but yes,
can we
it's
break
very
the
cool.
dimension?
Yeah.
That would be a story to tell over drinks later.
Yeah.
We broke a dimension and
survive.
saved the world.
You break it with your shield.
The shield's just for bashing baddies.
You can
I
bash
mean-
the box.
So there's four different locks, correct, PJ?
I mean, the lock is pretty, big baddie right now. It's kind of preventing us.
Can I hit it with the hilt of my sword? Just.
Yeah, hitting the hilt of your sword, it's solid, and you can feel the ring of the blowback of your strike.
It's
You
solid.
you can see looking at the top and bottom and all sides that there are 6 keyholes in this box.
It's the puzzle.
All right.
I start looking around for
come back?
keys.
Okay. Looking around this room, you do not see any keys. You see
Oh.
ancient dragon text and more pictographs. You see that door that Sindra Tielmir was able to stumble upon. You also see the 2 hallways, one to your left and one to your right. And that's about it.
Oh, is it one of those things where we have to come back?
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably
I'm
one
not
of those
patient
situations.
enough for that.
Yeah, I
I'd
know.
say
I
we-
never got through like many levels before either.
I'm an
For real.
experienced tracker, so maybe that will let me remember where this is. So
But
we can be
if,
efficient about
I
it.
kind of point to
I don't think
Kelly,
that's how
if
the
you're
ability
right,
works, but
we might not be able to come back at all.
This is true.
It's true.
Does it look like these particular locks need to be addressed in a particular manner, or can we just start picking at random?
Well, you're
Because I do have that handy dandy quick unlock.
that's true. You can't quite tell yet, and you certainly don't have the magical keys for these dimension locks. Picking it with mundane means you're kind of realizing it's like taking your lock picks and then putting it into a vacuum. So you kind of have to get it back out of the
Mhm.
little mini portals.
Yeah.
But you're pretty sure that if you can start looking around through the corridors to your left and right, you may be
Mhm.
on the right lead to finding where the keys could be.
Yeah. Well, also, if the locks are fairly large enough, I mean, at that point, it's just this question of perspective and, kind of using hands to kind of push the tumblers around if need be. It's, like equine veterinarian style lock picking with all
That's-
apologies to Kel.
That's a mental image.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess the question is, what do you all want to do next?
What?
I
what
would
do you think?
suggest that we investigate the thing that was clearly meant to be hidden.
the door. Yeah.
Good
I
place to
thought-
start.
Is it locked?
A simple pull without committing will tell you that this is not locked.
Are you kidding?
This feels like a trap.
I'm gonna cast a spell on. Wait a minute. How many of us are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 6.
6.
Dang. Okay. Who has? Darn. Somebody's gonna be left out of this. But it's called Web of Eyes, and it links our vision,
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
and
I
it
do-
basically puts us into a magical Zoom call.
it's like the
That's
one we're
really
in.
cool.
Exactly. Only instead of the gallery view, you're in speaker view, and whoever is choosing to share
That's
their vision,
terrifying.
I mean, I
shares
do
their
have.
vision from a
Thanks, I hate
sensor, a magical sensor that's placed right above their head.
Ooh.
And
Does it give like any of the if you could see in the dark? would that
Yes, it
give, like-
gives magical. It shares whatever kinds of bonuses you have to your sights.
Okay, because I
Y'all
do
want
have
free
low light vision. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, see.
So
Hey.
who feels like they may not need this?
I don't need it. I have low light vision. Unless
I
there's
also
some
have
other
low light
special
vision.
vision out there.
I've got dark vision that I can cast. I have a bunch of extra visions.
Ooh.
I have so the physical description of my character is that they're about 6 feet tall, and they're wearing a dark, almost like a Reaper cloak, but it breaks. They have a long head, and the hood comes halfway down the head, all the way down, with little smoke sensors hanging from it off the sides. And poking through the back of it is a mane of what looks like horsehair, but scattered throughout it are glowing green orbs. And those are all eyes.
It is a weird insectoid equine thing.
It's a crazy ancestry. But yeah, I've got a lot of bonuses to sight and see.
Nice.
Finding stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I got an astigmatism that's never been addressed properly, so
So you're getting a bonus?
not great vision. Not great. I think I'm nearsighted, but there's not an optometrist here.
So the captain's definitely gonna need it. Got it.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. So Simha can stick with their stuff, and everybody else is going to be able to be under this spell.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm going to share a
What is
link
that?
to it in the Zoom chat.
Cool.
All right.
So
And
That
while we're
is going
doing
to be
that,
the weirdest trip ever.
Oh, yeah.
I can see through time.
while we're doing that, who wants to open the door that Syndra discovered?
Got it.
I think it
Liz.
might be a good idea if I open it, just because there might be a trap on the other side.
Okay. So
I was
you,
about to go over and rip it open, so that's probably
Same.
better.
Yeah. Also,
Nelly and
for
Devin are
y'all,
on the
I
same
have
page
weary
for sure.
disarmament, so if I open it and trigger it, there's less chance of somebody actually getting seriously hurt.
Mhm.
Really hero.
Stand back. I am the elven shield, I guess. I just want to find
Okay.
so you open the door.
Shield?
The minute you do, you see what looks like a long, dark corridor going down into the
Mhm.
center of the earth. You're immediately smacked in the face by very hot, choking, damp air. And that damp air reeks of sweat and musk and rusted iron for whatever reason. It doesn't make any sense until suddenly this long dragon head comes out of the corridor and pokes you in the chest, knocking you back. And that head, on the ground, eventually forms a humanoid form. So now standing in front of you appears to be a humanoid man made of iron, almost gunmetal iron scales. They're extremely broad, and they just start flexing at you, literally, and going, "Who dares to open my most swollen chambers? Who dares interrupt the work of Thuzamat, the dragon god of muscle and strength and body positivity?"
I step forward.
Somebody
Can I make a
donate for the
religion check?
flexing, or are you just doing that because you
Actually,
can?
I'm gonna donate now.
Can I make a religion check
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
so that I can say this man's name? Because
What?
that's a.
Did
That's
we
a
just enter
Bless
the
you,
33.
gym?
PJ. Just thank you.
What was that? What was that, KP?
I was just saying, did we just enter a gym? Is this their gym? Are you a physical trainer?
33.
So you know that he is Thuzamat. He is indeed one of the second generation of divine dragons. He is one of the lesser known dragon gods, but he is definitely the dragon god of Swirly gains, body positivity, and strength enhancement.
I like him.
I step forward. I say, "The Iron Tree himself."
The swoliest church in the Church of Iron. I lift the great lift. I sing the hymn of steel, and I give all my brothers and swole sisters a swole heart. Is your heart indeed? Do your character be mighty thick, bro? If not, then I give you no blessing.
I am not
Yep.
of physical strength, but I believe you know there's more than that.
I
I've
jump
been
into
called
Silverkin
wiry
and
in my day.
I am double C thick. My new god dragon friend, dude.
You know, I wasn't quite religious before, but I mean,
right? No, seriously, come on, right? I was like, yo, like I'm an atheist. Like as far as the eye can see, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you.
You know, when the words
this is the sort of individual that you go, oh God, oh God, oh God for, but in a very different context.
Right.
What?
Well, then, I definitely see that your stummy be dummy, but what matters to Thusamot, king of the creatine, is simply thus. You must be only swole of heart to get access to my games.
That sounds like a medical condition.
That runs in my family. Yeah, I have that.
If you can't flex after 12
Syndra
hours,
quietly
please see a
pushes the
physician.
captain forward.
That's me. My dad's dad, my dad's dad's. That's the whole. That's
Sounds like you found a new god.
I guess I was Presbyterian before this. But you know what? I'm good with this. I'm good
And
with
now
this.
Presbyterianism is now canon in education.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Presbyterianot. I can't say I know that one, but give me a diplomacy check, the captain.
I can see the oh fuck look on Riley's face right now.
There it is. That's our first one. That's our only one.
There's our one.
There's our one.
It.
What's the
Perfect.
roll, Riley?
Perfectly
It
done.
was a 4.
So you
and no, I need to go through this. The roll was a 4. I don't have diplomacy, so it's an 8.
Oh my God, you love to see it. Okay, so you don't have diplomacy, so it's an 8. You mentioned about, this runs in your family, and Thuzmont goes, I think that's a heart condition.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
My uncle died from it.
Yeah, I'm truly sorry for your loss. No, I'm
He's
speaking
kind of
about.
a shitbag. Don't worry about it.
Oh well, then maybe spit on his gains. They are truly weak sauce, bro. But I'm really looking for a warrior that embodies love and support of the community, but still, works on themselves. Who feels they embody that?
You're looking at her right here.
And then kind of like he turns into a dragon again, crawls up, and then forms a human once more.
Way too fast.
I'm sorry, I don't skip leg day. I'm very quick.
Clearly.
Listen, I need to know what is in your heart and soul.
Well, there's blood in my heart. I know that.
Yes.
But
Asking metaphorically.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. I like to help people. I like to make them feel good about themselves, and I like to make them feel real strong, even if they think they're not.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh God, I don't have this either.
That's a bunch of fighty boys and girls.
17?
I'm
17.
a master in diplomacy. I'm just watching.
You're letting everybody else do it.
That's because
Just looking on him.
I'm an expert.
You can do
I
it.
am at least
You can do it.
trained.
I'm an expert in
I
diplomacy.
believe in you.
I am none of those things.
Oh, we just got 2 amazing, awesome donations. 2 surges for KP and Shannon. So 1 for Shannon and 1 for KP, and 2
Nice.
flexes. So this is actually perfect timing.
That's beautiful.
So you see Thuzamot just start flexing for no reason. He goes, verily the spirits have demanded it, and as their king I shall grant it. And then with a long draconic claw, they tap your heart twice. Just ting, ting, right there. And they say, you are indeed most sorely of mind and body, heart and spirit. And for that, you shall have my blessing. Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah. Excellent.
I just wince.
I like
you get the blessing of Thuzamot. You get a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage for the rest of this show. This damage is considered force damage and stacks with everything else you can do. Have fun.
That's for me, right?
Yep, that's for you. If you had gotten a critical in the diplomacy, you probably would have given it to everyone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, everybody.
It's fine.
Yeah, this is more than what I ever expected. So
I never want to leave.
This is
this room
fine.
now.
This is fine.
Oh, as he leaves, he goes, before I forget. And then he opens the little box, opens it, slides over to Delia, and he goes, this was marked for you. Has a little letter from the chat. No idea what that means, but it's yours.
Oh, right.
by the way,
What is it?
Chat.
You open it up, and inside is a greater clandestine cloak.
Ooh. I immediately swing that sucker on. How do I look?
This gives you
Oh,
plus
pretty good.
one. This gives you +1 to stealth checks and deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character, such as servant, but also taking a -1 penalty to diplomacy intimidation checks when you wear it. This also has a 2 action activation once per day. When you put the cloak hoodie up, you get the benefits of non-detection for 1 hour, or until you put the hood back down, whichever comes first. At this level, that actually gives you a +2 to stealth and deception. And then the non-detection lasts for 8 hours at this point.
Ow. That's very cool.
Goodness.
Nice.
I gotta look that item up because this lets remember.
So now to put things back on track, you have a door to your left and a door to your right. Which one do you want to go through?
Cool question, by the way. Before we head out, Thuzama,
Yes.
your holy being, if you don't mind, since I am now a brand new follower. If I wanted to pray to you, what is your temple? Where do I go? What is your prayer that I must speak to exalt your presence?
My temple is in a church of iron. Anywhere there are things to be hoisted and sweat to be shed, I too am there with you, spotting in the squat rack. All you need to worship me, to pray to me, is the grunts of your exertion, the swear words of your perceived failures, and the smiles of your absolutely decked out quads conquering your day. And to remain in my church, you just must encourage the same in others, that they may know peace, love, and no matter what their body is, they need to know that they're a goddamn treasure.
Here.
Okay, Renee needed to hear that. Thank you.
Yo.
Of course.
You have a new convert.
He hands you a drink, and he says, drink of the
Yes.
dragon's blood when you sing my iron hymn. And remember, post-workout, no more than 30 minutes after you're done, make sure you have a nice 3 meals a day, meat and veggie, and sleep a lot.
I'm a vegetarian, but okay.
Oh, wonderful. We have a lot of great meat substitutes. You're going to love them.
Okay. Do you want a sippy cup or a sippy tank?
I'm so proud of you.
I feel like it would make very good use for you, especially in your temple of iron. Makes
Oh my God,
it's not
sponsorships.
spillable. It's not spillable. Would you
Can
like
I-
to be our sponsor?
Can I drink protein from it?
Oh,
Of
absolutely.
course.
It
I'm
does-
there.
Can we
I post as well.
can we use your image in promotions?
That's a good
Let me have 3 months with the product so I feel like I can represent
Of
the
course.
brand, and then we'll have.
Of course,
But
yes,
that was not
right.
the time for
We'll
fitness
work on the marketing
influencers.
later. Right.
Let's return to my domicile.
Dragon God fitness influencers.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Love it.
So
Amazing.
Thuzma, who did not expect to take up this much roleplay time, goes back to their sweaty den.
How did you and I
Come on.
expect
How did
it?
you not?
How did you not?
I never want him to leave. Forget the rest of the show.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
it.
This is the session now, man.
Yeah. For real.
There was
But
a
yeah,
whole
how did
adventure
you-
out
athletic checks
the window.
to start just pumping iron in the middle of the dungeon.
That's
We're
it.
saving the world.
I
We're
mean,
getting
my weight set's literally back here. I can get in on that anytime.
I can see it now. So, like, I talk with the Jasper's people later. So, PJ, how'd your game go? Well, I had a bunch of traps and puzzles for them to solve. Oh, and what'd they do? They just did squats and bicep curls the entire episode.
Welcome
With
to
the god.
the Jasper's Game Day Power Hour. All right.
Yeah,
I
right.
love you so much, PJ.
Clapping dummy thick cheeks for suicide
But-
prevention.
That's right.
So as he leaves, I
Yeah.
just kind of like put like an elbow on like someone's like shoulder. I'm like, damn, it would have been so awkward if we had tried to kill that guy, right?
Right?
That would have been
Totally.
the worst.
Woo. All right,
Okay,
we're
left
two.
or right?
All right, through the door, I suppose.
Well, there's two, right?
Pick one.
Oh,
Is there one with a silver key?
The doors don't. They're just mostly archways. My bad.
I'd say left. What do you think?
I'm left-handed. Let's go left.
All right, let's start there. We'll see where it goes.
That's a Torium.
As you go to the left, you notice that it kind of forks off into two positions, one north, one south. Of course, Ben knows that in character, I don't know if actually.
I was kind of saying it like
Mhm.
we need to stay together. This place is
Absolutely.
constantly twisting.
yes.
Yeah.
Everything we are
splitting the
seeing
party.
right now is barely real. There is a powerful being here, probably an ancient dragon, and we are all under the effects of its magic.
Oh,
All right.
No,
that's not good.
By the way, point of order. Has anyone killed a dragon before?
I mean, we kind
I
of
try not to kill anything, but I've seen dying dragons before.
I mean, we've attacked a metallic dragon before. We've been on
We
an
have.
adventure. We have, you and
We
I.
have. Yes.
We did not fare very well at all.
But to be fair, it never actually happened because of timey-wimey stuff.
Well, true. Wibbly wobbly stuff. Indeed.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yes.
Indeed. So,
Timey-wimey.
for purposes of this,
divergent
Yes.
timelines. What a thing. Shall we?
Yes.
yes.
All right, north
Six.
or south on the left side.
Well, I made the decision last time. Who wants to give it a show?
I think we kind of decided left, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, but now we have north or south.
No, right.
Oh.
North, south.
North.
Captain's
Let's
gonna
go
take
north.
North Pole, North Star.
sounds
I
good.
feel like that's
Sure. Straight on till morning, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, all right,
Guys,
all right.
What a team. Can we just talk about that for a second? What a team.
We're fantastic at making decisions.
Wow.
I know.
So what I need from y'all is your choice. As you start moving forward, you start seeing what Kel has mentioned, that this corridor is really alive as the walls starts just opening up, closing, and shifting in front of you. In order to traverse this, I'm going to need you to choose if you're going to make a perception check or a survival check. However, be noted, the perception check is listed at very hard, while the survival check is only listed at a hard check. Now, this is the last bit for this roll. In order to succeed as a group and not lose anyone, I need a total DC of 120. So everyone's numbers is going to add to that total.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So whoever is higher, let's see.
Okay. Well, for me, perception is the highest.
Yeah,
same.
for me, perception is higher.
I have 0 in survivability. So
Yeah.
how I have reached to this point in my life, I have no clue.
Yeah, perception, definitely.
If the total needed is 120, how are there two different DCs?
Because if someone fails just worse enough, it'll go as a massive negative against your total.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
No
And
pressure.
so in criticals, well, there's a bonus for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
So you can
Kel,
add fewer number with the survival, but you can make it more likely that you won't fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, Kel, because you have ascertained the secret of these moving core, you get a +2 to your rolls, whatever they are.
All right.
So are we're rolling for perception, right?
I think
Or
that's
survival, whatever you
that was
prefer.
the.
Each that's individual. Okay, I thought it was we had to decide.
Yeah, that was a group decision.
Okay.
Mhm.
What was that?
Also,
Was that
I
a
think we
critical
have a-
20?
It's the symbol, which is a 20.
Nice. There it is. Because,
I got a
I
five.
absolutely needed that because I got a 16 total.
That is a 40 perception.
I got a 17 total.
Oh,
28.
I have a question,
friends.
PJ.
Ah.
Do we have any hero points?
Everyone starts off with 1 hero point, and if the
Ooh.
chat is so lovely as to
Okay.
donate 1 to you, you get another one.
I would like to re-roll my
Me
natural
too.
1, please.
Me too.
Please.
May I please re-roll mine?
I'm re-rolling as
much
well.
better. Much
All
better.
right.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, so much better.
And it looks
27.
like Duval got a
It is
hero
correct.
point.
Oh, yay!
You got a
Yay!
replacement.
Thank
There you
you.
Yep.
go.
Oh,
Nice.
and Duval, you also have a D4 added
I
to one of
do.
your rolls, but of course you can only use that once.
TJ.
Nice.
I will sit on my 33.
Oh,
I will-
nice.
27 on my end.
Okay, who got the 27?
This guy right here.
Nice. Riley, I apologize. I don't know if I got your roll. Was it
22.
20? Love to see it. Okay.
29 for Delia.
Okay. 27 and 29. 22. Let's see. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got everyone. Renee, did I get yours?
28.
There we go. Perfect. I'm so glad that you decided to re-roll your rolls, Delia and Tima, because those would have been critical failures, and they would have counted against the party in a big way.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks for the reminder, Duval, about the rerolling,
Yeah.
because I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, as soon as
Thanks,
I
Chad,
rolled
for
that
the
one, I
replace-
was like, ooh, panic.
Same.
Oh, also a quick note from the chat. It looks like we hit our fundraising goal.
We did!
Hey.
Thank you
And we're
so
20
much.
bucks past it, too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heck,
Thank you,
Yes.
chat.
thank you, Chad.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Zero,
So
for the hero point.
the irony is that you were all freaking out about the DC of 120. You got a 189.
Yeah.
You kicked it by 69.
Look at that calculator.
Nice.
Nice.
So as you traverse this corridor, and it's almost, I mean, like you're grabbing each other as the wall suddenly, moves up and tries to slam someone down. Like you jump over the ground, coming up like a Tetris block, and eventually you get to a room. Did you, Claire, remind me again what your bonus is to perception?
Sorry, who was that?
Oh, me? Cleric?
I'm so sorry. No, I used your online name. I apologize, Renee. Syndra, what's your perception bonus?
Plus 16.
Plus 16. Okay.
And then I get an additional +2 for initiative because of funny elf things.
Okay.
As you do.
Like you do.
Like you do.
All right. So, you enter into this room. You're now in about a 25 by 50 room. The 50, of course, being the height of it, and the 20 being the kind of cubic square of it. In this room, you see a painted dragon's face with a mouth wide, revealing many rows of teeth, staring at you as it seems to be screaming or about to chomp on you. It's hard to tell what. You can kind of see in the center, there's a ghostly box that flickers and statics, almost as if it's not quite here in this realm. And the room has nothing else in it.
Okay.
What do you do?
So we just basically entered through the gym. Is this the dentist's office?
Spa.
So the magic door was to the gym, but we didn't go into the magic door. This is that came out of the magic door. We went down the corridor to the left.
Yes.
Left and then north, yes.
And north.
Left and then north. So is this toothy maw-looking dragon situation? Is it moving? Is it statuesque?
Looks like right now it's just a massive chunk of the entire wall, so about 50 feet high, painted dragon face, very articulate detail. This is definitely a very specific dragon that they chose to paint on this wall. Have you entered the room directly, or are you still kind of in the corridor?
I feeling very hero as usual. He would definitely walk in.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the room too.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in the room where it happens.
Like
Okay.
right behind Sintra. Hey.
All right. Then I need to know if a 27 hits you all.
Oh yeah.
Just AC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's my
Just barely. I have
class?
a 26
Out there.
AC.
Is class DC the same thing?
No, class DC would be like if you're gonna like trip someone or do
Oh,
something
class.
related to a special ability.
Where
Yeah,
is this then?
that just hits me.
Fortitude, reflex. Oh, there's my AC. And you said it's a 26?
27 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits. I'm at 22.
Quick question.
Uh,
In Pathfinder 2E, if the attack meets, does it still block, or
Is it meet to beat, or is it for AC?
yeah?
Generally speaking, I'd say it's meet to beat. If you all want to homebrew that right now and say it has to beat, then we can do that.
I would like to.
Similarly, because I got
Negotiation.
27.
Less healing I have to do.
All right, so we're doing beating AC, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remember that when you get into your fight. So the 27.
I don't swing with weapons.
The 27. Who has the 27 beat their AC?
I got this guy.
Okay,
I won.
cool. Then everyone that it beat, you are going to take.
Pretty much everybody but the captain.
It
It's the
tracks.
shield, man.
Dude,
It's a shield.
she's a captain. She's a badass.
Yeah, she is.
So everyone at hit, you're going to be taking 11 piercing damage, and I'm
Oh,
going to need
joy.
a fort save right now.
Roll now.
Mhm.
So wait, how
my
much damage?
God.
I'm
11.
using my other hero point.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
I'm gonna use mine as well.
And then
No.
roll
Okay.
a D. Oh,
Did
that's
you
a natural
double
one.
crit
I
fail?
am.
Oh no!
I will
Oh,
be.
no.
I will be using
Oh,
my other hero point, please, because that was a nat one. So no.
I rolled
No.
2 ones in a
17,
row.
much better.
Oh,
plus.
no.
That's dice jail time.
No.
Yeah.
That is dice
That's
jail
dice
time.
jail
All
time.
done. All done.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Go on.
And you said that was
that
for
deck
a
goes on
fortitude
timeout.
roll.
Fortitude save. That is correct.
42 save. Is that a separate one, or is that still just a 40? Oh yeah, the fortitude, reflex, will. Those are the three. Okay.
Mhm.
So that is a 27.
27. You beat it.
23.
Yeah.
You beat it.
That's a plot roll if I've ever seen one.
Yo.
33.
33. You beat it.
30 flat.
30 flat. You beat it. How about you, Duval? I need the number. I'm a sadist. I need the number.
Well, let's see. That's a natural one. Is a fortitude save, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You need to. You
need the number, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's an 18.
18. Okay. So,
You did not beat it.
so everyone except for Riley took 11 piercing damage. Everyone except Duval saved. I hate to do the shout outs, but Duval,
It's okay.
I'm gonna because it was a critical, I'm gonna be mean and I'm gonna start you a little
Please.
further down the path. Cool.
Go.
You are now taking 4 poison damage. And I'll re-roll this every attempted round. You are also at clumsy 2, as you are now in the stage 2 of a poison that is coursing through your veins. This will last no more than 6 rounds. You are now in the trap of the maw of Kodamat.
Huh. So like Jonbin is now suddenly like the sounds of William Shatner just and does not feel good.
Can I attempt a medicine check to treat poison? Because I have a healer's kit.
Yes, you may. Why don't you do it really fast? Riley, I saw your hand up.
Is this a living thing?
You don't know if it's living, but you can tell as the teeth flew out of the wall like projectiles.
Yeah.
And from the constant hissing, horrible hissing sound coming from that wall, it's gonna do it again.
Probably.
Okay.
Right.
Can I
I should
try?
probably disarm that.
Sure.
try?
Oof. What do we try, Riley?
Can I try to intimidate it?
Sure.
Why
Okay.
not?
Wait a minute, did we figure out
I
if it's
believe you.
alive
I
or
believe
not?
in you.
Frankly, at this point, I don't care. The captain's
love
just
it.
gonna walk up and let me roll first so I know how good or bad to make this. So I put a lot of effort into my intimidation for this character. So I rolled an
Do it.
18, so plus 20 is a 38 on intimidation.
Oh, is that a nat 20?
No,
I was
it's
going
just
to
an
guess
18,
this.
but I have
Okay.
20 in intimidation.
Okay.
So,
I have to ask because
Hey,
I
yeah.
put my pledge. I've got
Yeah.
that pledge going.
and so the captain's just going to walk forward and just say, "Hey, let him go!"
So the hissing sound kind of like kind of dies down, but you can just kind of hear it still kind of bubbling, like almost like the
Sit
wall's kind
down.
of talking to itself, and it goes,
Mhm.
and then you start hearing the air pressure build up again.
Right, disarm trap.
So what this means is that Ben, you can now attempt to heal the poison unaccosted, and you basically everyone gets one free action before the trap resets and fires again.
Very
Okay.
not hero.
That's a 32 medicine check against the DC of the poison.
Yeah, that's a critical success. It actually goes from the level 2 that it would start off at, poof, and it's all the way gone.
Yes.
You were
Nice.
filled with the Swoley spirit. Yes.
I give Kel a fist bump.
All right.
The smell of
So-
iron wafts.
So, PJ, this is where I have to ask: is for
Mhm.
the disarming this trap, is this more just general disarming a trap, or is it more like dentistry?
Well, thankfully, everything is painted, but the teeth flying out are definitely actual dragon teeth. If you want to disarm this thing, just give me a thievery check.
All right, that's a 17 plus 18 bonus, a 35.
Yeah, you tell me the tale of how you critically dismantle this trap.
Violence.
All right, so these are primarily going to be like holes in the wall, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. How big are these holes again?
Well,
However big I want them to be.
they're shooting dragon teeth, so it's about big enough for a broadsword to fly out at high velocity.
Well, I have a short sword, so go through various places in the walls. Like, okay, some be a dentist. You have a talent for causing great pain. Using my short sword specifically to pry these dragon teeth out of the wall, so there's nothing for the air to pressurize. And
Maybe
kind of
dimension
jamming it in
dentist
there
earlier.
also might break the air pressure mechanism. I don't know.
Okay. So,
But
you
yeah,
definitely
it's a
jab in
full
there?
like rendition of that particular song from Little Shop of Horrors, which I'm not gonna do because we're short on stream time.
Very true.
Oh my gosh.
Very true, but I appreciate it all the same. Yeah, and so as you put that weapon in, rip it out, you hear this horrible kink, and then it's kind of like when you stick like a wrench in gears, or you cause the belt on your car to snap and everything just becomes cataclysmic. And then suddenly the air pressure sound drops, all the rage of this room ceases, and then coming into being, the treasure chest, the little weird chest that was kind of flickering, slowly becomes solid. And you can even hear the as the lock drops off and the latch opens up, and you're as the treasure chest kind of just loosely opens a bit.
Didn't realize we were going to do a wisdom teeth removal today.
There's nothing quite as intimidating as dentistry.
That's fair.
Big
And-
smile at the captain.
I'll walk up to the treasure chest and like kick it to open it, like Zelda style.
Gentle, gentle, gentle. Gentle.
Ah,
I'm not exactly in the mood.
All right, so
False
you
it.
kick it, the thing opens up, and you look to see a brass or bronze staff, approximately about 5 feet, maybe 6 feet long. It has a very unusual head to it and rather awkward decorations towards the other end. Lifting this staff high above, you realize it's a key. It is a 6 foot long key.
Da-da-da-da.
And really fast, apparently we just got a donation for wild magic.
oh god. Oh god.
There it is.
And I rolled insanely well.
Oh god.
So let's consider this the Wrath of Koromad. Why not?
Fuck.
So I will
You're welcome.
choose. Let's see here. Let's do a D6. 1 for Sindir and 6 for. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
To be fair, PJ. To be fair, PJ. It is,
Yes.
If it's the donation that I did, I actually had targets in mind.
That was you?
It was me.
I don't know if it was because I think I got a second wild magic then. So
Yes,
let's go
you
with
did.
yours first. Let's call this yours.
Yeah, the targets were Shannon and KP.
Oh,
Shannon and KP.
Thanks.
wait, what is this now? What is this now? Sorry, I missed that. For a second.
This is a vengeance.
Wild magic surge is for you and for Shannon.
Well,
I feel special. Thank
well
you.
then let's do this because this is kind of weird. So I roll, like I said, very, very, unfortunately, very high. You both are now under the spell Fated Confrontation. This is a level 10 occult spell. You two are now isolated for 1 round. During this time, Fate refuses to allow either fated opponent to be affected by attacks or effects from a third party. A fated opponent could be affected by others, such as like meteor swarms or heal spells, but it would be entirely immune to a spell strike from a creature outside the spell's effects. During the spell, either fated opponent can manipulate fate once each of its turns. This allows either to reroll twice, blah, blah, blah. You are now being imposed a fight to the death.
Come again for big fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I
Have fun.
I can't tell if that was a good thing or like.
I thought it was a good thing until right at the end.
Yeah, right.
I'm, like,
I-
I'm something
Right?
about
Something
being
about
able to.
fighting to the death?
I
But
feel
they've
like I'm
also
eating
able to
popcorn
manipulate
about
fate?
now.
Right?
So this box kind of
Damn, I
swarms
think-
around you two. It seems to be made of ephemeral energy. And moving into the center, you see another humanoid man covered in green scales with a very bright kind of platinum sheen, big yellow eyes, and his horrible seething grin. Just, so, it appears that you were chosen for this one moment. I'm not sorry, but I am gracious. They drop a dagger in between you two.
Okay.
I'll make this quick. First person to grab the dagger and kill the other person. Or just get them. This dagger's quite fatal. Wins. And then you can go about your stupid lives in my wonderful place. Until then, ta-ta for now.
Wait, I have a question. What?
Yes.
What if I don't want to hurt the other person?
Yeah.
Then you're trapped here until you both die of old age or starvation.
Well, that's not
What if
fair.
What if I do this? I aim my gun and shoot at him.
The bullet hits him square between the eyes. You see it spin in place like bullet on Kevlar until the force just flattens it. You're a dick. And then he just leaves. shooting a dragon god in
calling
the
the
head.
kettle black, aren't we?
Yes, I am. You suck.
You
the
suck.
worst. No, you suck.
You're terrible.
As they're arguing, I want to use my sword and hit the dagger.
Or take the dagger and stab him.
Ooh, that. I want to do that instead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to metagame. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, that's a much better idea.
Give me a stealth check.
Right. So this is about where, Syndra pulls some like snacks out of her pack and hands some to Kel and the captain and Duval's like, popcorn?
25.
Who could have foreseen this?
Who could have? 25.
25. The minute you go for it stealthily, the dragon Koramat goes, What are you doing there? What are you doing?
I just wanted to look at it.
You
Just
told
If
us
you're
to
gonna
look
use it, kill him. Kill the cat person. Kill the
I don't want to.
I technically
He's
have 9
getting-
lives. I mean,
Clearly have 9 lives. And from the look of
I
your...
like this one.
Yeah, I don't want to have to make
This
you
was a
waste
good
your
life.
9 lives.
I
I'm
really
just-
don't want to restart.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying,
don't
no
want
other
you to
way.
either.
kill him.
I mean,
Kill the cat person.
I kind of look at Syndra. I'm really conflicted because like Sim and I are business partners, and like that seems like really really cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I am
can
cool.
we hear him? Can I hear you?
Yeah.
Can we see them?
The box says you can see them, you can hear them, you just cannot intervene. Fate has basically put them in a box and told them to kill each other.
Do I
All
know that? Do I know that Donovan did this?
Ew.
Well, Java didn't do anything. Jacob did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Jacob.
Okay.
All right, so really fast. Are you going to strike at Koromat with the knife, or are you going to strike at
yeah.
KP?
No, not
Koromat?
a KP. Yep.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay.
Please work.
Nat 20.
What?
Love it.
38.
Yeah.
Roll features like,
Right.
God damn it.
You hit. Tell me the tale. What do you do?
So I look like I am. I look like I'm backing off to just kind of rethink things, and then as quick as lightning, I go and grab the dagger and just huck it at this guy and just cut right in the eye.
All right. So
Oh, you said him. Sorry.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think she's really a. She's a.
Oh,
Oh my god.
An incredible.
That's
screen.
screenshotted right now.
Everybody, just
Incredible.
take the screen caps.
Just-
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
one
man.
clip that survives
Your
this
screen
show.
pressure, like,
Oh my
so
god.
good.
perfect.
That
Yes.
broke my brain, yo, for real. Incredible.
So
In the Discord.
he
man.
he rips the dagger out of his eye. You see like red and green blood splatter against the walls of this box as he just kind of.
Can we get out now, please?
Yes, you can get out of my box.
Oh, thank you.
You both suck. You know what? No, I'm not gonna take this lightly. I'll leave, but with punishments. And then the box just kind of opens, and he kind of turns away. And both of you are basically essentially at disadvantage for your next two rolls.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'll take it. Internet high five, KP.
Yeah. Woo.
Nice.
Fist bump.
So
Did you kill him?
I go up and punch.
Yeah.
Who do you
Just,
punch?
I don't know why I feel like doing this. I just feel this urge. I blame the weird dragon god, but I just for some reason.
Ow! We're big business together.
Oh.
Did you do that?
No.
What?
I have a feeling it was you.
What do you mean? I just
I mean,
said
his
you're
other
eating
cheek is
popcorn.
also his other cheek is, you know.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I just felt like I just followed my new best friend.
Now my
Kels
cheeks
is-
are swollen.
Kels
It's
just
fine.
walks up
It just looks
with his
rosy.
hands on both of their shoulders and is just like, "Look, you two clearly have some things to figure out. If you want to talk, I'm here. But until then, we have things we need to do."
Why-
All right, let's
oh,
go.
why, all right.
I'm good.
Not
Like
hero.
just rub their backs a
Not
little
hero.
bit, little shoulder squeeze. Okay.
Cinder takes one of those dragon teeth if there's a souvenir. Because why
Done.
not?
Absolutely fine. So you all begin to leave the room. Yes. All right.
Yes.
First key in hand. Now you can either go to the left, south, or you can cut across to the right if you wish to. Choice is yours.
With my,
South.
with my swollen cheeks.
Yeah.
Should we go south because we don't have to double back as much?
Exactly.
Okay.
You sound
Let's be
funny.
efficient with this.
So I need another round of survival or perception checks. The DCs are there only to make sure if you fail or critically fail.
Okay.
Um,
Come on.
with penalties or bonuses therein.
No, I dropped my dice.
Not great.
So 31.
Nice, 31.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my hero
27.
point.
Yes, Riley, do that.
I got
I don't have
27.
any more hero points.
Oh
You got that
22
one
for me.
I
I got 36.
36.
Damn.
Okay. Delia, so you got a one on the die. What's it totally together?
15.
15.
Oh,
Okay. Putting a little bit of an X mark there for 15.
Nat
Great.
20, not one.
Did you get a natural 20, Duval?
No. Well, Delia got a nat 20 earlier. And,
Yeah.
No.
That's fair.
Balance has been restored.
Indeed. I got a 22.
22. Okay. AP?
I got what did I say? I got
Is it 36, I think?
No, 20 something. 27.
27. Excellent. And Riley, what was yours?
31.
31. Love it. Okay. So you're going to be at a -10 because of that critical fail. So let's hope you
Oh,
rolled
God.
enough.
I'm
You got
sorry.
mine too, right, BJ?
No
It
worries.
happens.
It happens.
BJ? You got mine too, right?
I believe so. Was yours a 31?
Yes.
Yes, then I
Hey,
did.
twins.
Wonderful.
Twinsies.
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 Okay, now let's see here. Now that I've totaled it all together, let's see if that minus 10 penalty doesn't mean a failure when you could be so close to success. With that minus 10 from that critical failure, it's still 152 over 120. You still make it. You still, everyone was able to. So as you start traversing, oh man, it's a close call. Delia, every step you take, or Delia, every step you take, it's like you're about to get crushed, lost, dragged into the wall, and someone is constantly.
Thank you, Duval. I heard that.
So you make it into the next room. The next room that you enter seems to be a very bland room. Definitely still a square room. You see what maybe looks like a few arcane sigils on the walls, on the floors,
Check for
and you
traps.
can hear this. And you can hear this kind of.
Better.
You can hear this faint laughter, just. And it kind of goes like an auto tuner through every level of pitch and variation when you get in there. This is where we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, they've entered the trap, the laugh of Mutamat. We'll see what happens. See you in 5 minutes.
We're gonna die. It's gonna be great. Go back and watch us die.
everyone. Hello. Thank you for giving us that little break. Again, if you need to know all the amazing ways that you can cause more chaos for this show and raise money for Jasper's Game Day, you can go to our Tiltify, add a D4 to a roll, subtract a D6, give him a hero point for just $10, give him a magical weapon or a wild magic surge, and for $55, you can throw at them a random monster. So far, we've had a Fate to the Death. Well, not really, but that happened as a wild magic surge, and we're coming back with another wild magic surge.
Revenge!
That is indeed revenge. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, and this. So this is. Oof.
Bring the noise, PJ. Bring the noise.
Hey,
All right.
hey,
So,
Duval.
Yo, hi.
You know how gifts they you receive them as well as you give them. You know what you give comes around,
It might.
comes back around.
Don't dish it if you can't take it.
Oh, counterspelling one.
We seriously should have made some popcorn for this game, like for real.
100%.
and this wild magic spell, as revenge, is kind of perfect. You enter the room, which is now the trap, the laughter of Mutamat, the dragon god of change. And as you enter, before anything happens, you see kind of forming in midair, almost like 4 points from the room, kind of meet and funnel raw primal energies as fire and water and earth and a lightning storm itself combine to make one big construct of such. It lifts a large figure at Duval and it says, "It's go time, bro," and just starts running after you. You're now.
Why are you running after me?
And he goes, "Because fate. You know what? Let's just throw down. You're now
I'm
stuck.
a hero.
You're now
Let's
stuck.
do it.
You're stuck
Ding.
fighting. You're fighting an elemental confluence. This is a level 6 spell from the primal school.
Wow.
This thing has an AC of 28, 120 hit points, weakness 10 to area of effects, and immunity to bleeds and poisons. Now, as this elemental confluence is just standing there, or confluence, it's just getting ready to box with you, the room starts to spark to life with magic. What I'm going to need is for everyone in the room. Now, show of hands, who's all in the room?
I guess we're all.
Everyone is, except the cleric, who's smart enough not to enter a trapped room. Oh, wait, before we do this.
I tried to detect the trap, but no!
Right, well, to be fair, the minute you saw it, it
Elements.
activated. That's kind of the tricks with some of the magical traps.
I apparently have a potty mouth. I'm sorry. I'm
Riley,
gonna add some extra donations. For
during
that.
the break, you did say you wanted to intimidate the trap. Please, for us now, roll and role play intimidating the trap, which now has a whole second life because there's an elemental construct there as well.
Oh boy.
Yo, it's a nat 20.
Woo! Woo!
So
Yeah.
so the captain,
Of course it is.
captain just walks into this room, hears the chattering, like it just cues into like the captain's like tinnitus, and is just like really not about it. And so the captain just yells, "Shut up!" for a total of 40. If you need a number.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Like even Cinder's like,
Whoa.
You know what? I'm going to count it. So as you tell this leftover laugh of a deity to just shut up, you see the holy magic symbols flicker and then vanish. You terrified a dragon god so much that their remote safety measure was just, I'm just going to dispel this for you. I'm just going to, I'm rude. You're guests in my house.
I had my fun.
Meanwhile, the confluence is like, I'm wild magic, bro. Let's throw down. But it's flat-footed
safe
and it has
now.
a fear too.
Yo. So, question: did you say immunity to blades, like the
No,
blades in my hand? Oh,
No, not the blades in your hand.
okay. Thank God. I was like, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, cool.
It's just immune to bleed and poison.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Finally some action. Let's do this. And yeah, I'm gonna double slice and or go up and double slice it.
All right. It'll be flat-footed, so that's going to affect it. And from there, let me know when you're done with the roll.
Well, first one's terrible.
No.
Man, all my dice are just like, haha, suck it, Jacob. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
I thought so. Oh my god, that's going in Dice Shield too. Great.
Need some
So-
help, Jambin?
Give me a minute. And
Seems to having a little performance issues.
Jesus.
It happens to every
It happens to all of
You
the
want me?
best of
I
us.
all that flexing, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's my movement and both my it's a 2 action thingy, so that's my turn.
Okay. If anyone now, by the way, the creature's only fighting him. That does not mean you can't fight the creature. The creature is going to make a quick strike. That's going to be a crit.
Ooh. Did you get a nat 20? Or
No, I got a 19 in the die face, but this is going to be
I have a 26 AC.
26 AC. Okay, yeah. This should be a. Actually, this might be a.
Regular
6.
success.
No, that's going to be a 29. That'll definitely hit.
And
The good thing is, you're not going to take much damage. You're only going to take about 4 persistent fire damage as it just starts to overwash you with fire constantly.
Oh god, persistent. No.
Um,
Oh god, that's the curse word.
does anyone else wish to get involved? That was pretty much
I
its
mean,
turn,
not
from what I
paying
can
attention
tell.
to me, so sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Yeah.
Sneak
All right.
attack.
Oh,
I am a
Especially
tank
since.
on fire.
All right, I can happily sneak attack on this sumbitch.
All right, go right ahead.
All right, 16 on the die face, and then with that handy dandy rapier, which is a plus 16. So does a 32 hit?
Yes, it does.
Zappy. Now, is that 2d6 sneak attack damage on top of the damage itself?
Yep, it
Okay.
all stacks together.
All right, so that's 46 plus 6.
Are we in rounds right now, or are we just doing stuff?
Just doing stuff. It'll make sense in a minute.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, that's hot. Okay. Hello. 12,
This is
18,
good revenge.
24
Shannon.
damage.
This is good revenge.
You are so welcome.
24 damage as you stab this Captain's Planet reject right in its back.
I would
Don't
like to...
fuck with my friends.
That's too many. We can't have any more.
Oh,
We can have no more efforts.
I need to. Somebody stop me.
See, I thought everybody got
I'm not a
one.
divination cleric.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, I'm at this point, I'm just adding additional $5 donations
actually
to
really
whatever I'm
shocked
gonna do
that
at
I
the end of the
haven't done
session for just overdoing it because apparently I have a potty mouth.
I thought I was the ex-sailor.
Me too.
All right.
Nope.
So,
Sorry.
so
I'm gonna hit Duval with a guidance.
okay, get him with a guidance. I'm gonna need everyone else to make a basic reflex save.
Oh no.
Is that including me or is that everybody else who hasn't attacked?
That's including you.
Oh, that was a nat
30.
one.
Oh
KP!
no!
So for a total of a
Hey, clearly you
14.
need to do some sort of cleansing ritual on your dice because, like,
Where's
they
Goblin
clearly
Katie
do
when
not-
you need her?
Yeah,
Goblin
seriously.
Katie!
Katie!
Actually, I know the spell. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
for a total of a 14.
14?
23.
Bad. Also a
23.
23.
Okay. The 23s unfortunately don't make it.
Shucks.
And the good thing, I'm sorry. It's still a fail, but it's not a critical fail. So you're only taking 4d6 as opposed to 8d6, which I believe one of
Jesus.
you is taking who critically failed that.
That was this
Oh,
this
no.
brown boy right here.
What's,
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
That was a oof.
Woof.
2,
Is
3,
that
4.
34
Okay.
critical success, by the way?
Say it again.
Is it 34 a critical success?
34 is a critical success, yes.
Right.
So you take no damage from this.
Yo!
31.
Nice.
31? That's a critical success.
Nice.
27 is a success. The threshold for crit is a 30, but still a success. You take half. All right. So, let's see. For those who
What's
failed,
the damage?
For those you want to do the critical one first, or you want to do the normal one first?
Pull the band-aid.
Okay, we're pulling the band-aid off all the way.
Oh no.
So for the critical
that.
fail, that's a total of, let's see, 9, 10, 14 plus 8, and that's 22 plus 4 is 26 plus 1 is 27. You take 27 bludgeoning damage on the critical fail.
Okay. Oh.
Owie.
Ow.
Not too bad.
I thought that
worse.
was gonna be
be
doubled
worse.
for a second, because in my mind, critical fail would have meant that's a double. But no, okay, 20 minus. Okay, I mean, I'm okay. I'm hurt, but
So everyone else, 27 being the critical failure damage. If you failed, you take half of 27.
Do
If
you round up or down?
Round down. Let's just do round down for now.
Cool.
And if you succeeded, you take a quarter of the 27. Have fun with math, everyone.
quarter.
Okay.
Owie.
So once that happens, the spell seems to kind of dissipate as the elemental confluence just goes, wait, no, I'm still good to go, and it fades away. As it does, this treasure box kind of warps into being as the captain's critical intimidation terrified the trap to leave existence, but it was replaced by another treasure, which opens up in front of you.
It's this. I'm just gonna look in. Is this another key?
Sure enough, you find
Yeah.
a giant staff that is indeed another key, and a donation for a
Oh,
flex.
great.
You get a flex.
Yeah.
Thuzamat be proud. So you now have 2 keys. The left south and the left north corridors have been traversed. The wild magic has been tolerated. The captain has the second key. Who has the first key again? Duval?
I do.
Excellent.
It's
Can
like
I just
Kingdom
say
Hearts.
that I'm feeling really attacked right now, like a lot. I've been punched twice, lit on fire. I'm on fire.
Can somebody put? Can he just like put himself
I'm
out?
trying to,
Or
like-
somebody put him out.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
I'm good at that.
Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll.
Give me a recovery check. Give me just a D20 roll.
Sure. What do I add to it, if anything?
Off the top of my head, let's just go with raw dice face. Is it above a 10?
No.
You're still on fire.
It's a,
You take another 10 fire damage.
This is not working.
Can I put him out? Can I do something to put him out?
I
Is this a
I
use my
take my
cloak?
sippy tankard. My sippy tankard.
Yes!
Oh,
Right.
Really fast. Riley was raised her
Oh,
hand. Did you have something you want to do?
Yeah, I've actually been under-rolling my intimidations
Oh.
because
Are
of
you
my,
kidding?
Wait,
How
what?
is that possible?
I forgot to include my feats, which include gain a bonus to physically demoralize a target, intimidating prowess, which grants my strength to those checks, so I should have been getting 4 more points on those rolls. Also, I have intimidating glare. Could I look at the fire and
Please.
really demoralize it into
Yes.
stop being on fire?
Give
Could I
me
make the roll?
an intimidation check. Let's see how high you. I'm gonna put the DC in my head.
Okay.
Got it. Let's go from there.
I have intimidating glare as well. Can I
Okay.
assist?
Can
I have
just-
intimidating glare as well. Can we all?
I'm just gonna say this out loud that we
Mhm.
just had the Captain America moment where Captain America gets upset and says language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is literally
Yeah.
like we're being
Definitely.
disciplined. Our enemies are being disciplined into not attacking us.
Amazing.
In some cases,
I
non-existent.
mean, I'm an expert at intimidation as well. I mean,
I'm
Everybody
gonna-
just stare at the
Everybody
fire.
just surround Duval.
Yep.
Captain's gonna bring
Blades.
everybody in, like arms around everybody.
we
And,
just
like,
staring
get
the
in real
fire
close.
down.
Get in real
Amazing.
close at the fire and just quietly look at it. And then with a 38, just say, hey, cut it
Simmer
out.
down.
So disappointed.
I love that. All right, I'm gonna take you as the primary. If you want to roll to add aid or
can-
bonus,
Aid,
it's
yeah.
gonna be a +1 or 2 depending on your roll to assist on that.
And-
Ooh.
so with bonuses and everything involved,
No.
I got a 16.
I'm just gonna take my assurance of
2.
25.
I rolled a 2 on the face.
Unfortunately, yeah. So assurance of 25, that definitely gives the captain a +1. Does anyone else want to aid?
I tried. I rolled a 2. I'm on fire, so
You're on
I'm
fire.
just trying to.
All right.
Oh, my dice need to go away.
Making sure no one else is rolling. I see Shannon's arm doing the
Yeah.
roll jiggle.
Yeah, the roll jiggle. Yeah.
Mine does it too.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling again?
Intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
Are we all rolling intimidation?
I guess.
You're all there if you want to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I just look at it and go, ha!
23.
23. Okay. So
I'm not
that,
mad. I'm just disappointed.
Riley, that brings up your intimidation to a solid 40. And as you look at the fire, and you're basically telling it that you're disappointed in it, and it just needs to simmer down now.
I start like cleaning adjusting my pistol in front of it, as if though I'm about contemplating. That's my intimidate.
I love that.
So as you say this, Duval, I should say, Jambin, Silverkin, your body's on fire, and suddenly you can feel the heat immediately recoil almost, and then eventually it just washes off of you. The fire leaves you, but as it does so, it has one more little punch between the legs, doing 8 fire damage, and then stops. You, Riley, have now
Fire punch to the junk, really?
You have now made at least one trap and one persistent effect. Either feel sad or scared and leave the room.
Contemplate your life. Reevaluate what you're doing here.
Right?
No, you're doing something right. No.
No. I'm talking about the traps. The traps are reevaluating their life.
Listen. We all get off track, but you gotta get your stuff together, man.
Yeah. And it's funny because had you not had the wild magic throw off my focus and gone to this trap wholesale, it is a password trap, so that if you don't speak the password Draconic, all of you become polymorphed into a pest form, and you have to constantly shift from becoming some horrible flesh chicken or skin mouse or whatever, and then puffing out of that and going, stop it, but no, you all.
I'm okay with the way we did things.
Yeah,
we avoided the body
I'm good.
part.
I'm good not being a flesh chicken. Sir.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yep.
You do not need to be Sphinx cats, thanks.
So
You do not need to dip
mole rat.
some hun there, thank you.
skipping right along, I imagine you all are going to move to the right side of this chamber of giggles. As you do
gonna-
so,
Giggles.
I'm gonna cast a spell on myself called Vital Beacon.
Ooh.
okay.
It makes it so that if anybody needs health, just come up and grab my shoulder and just take some.
I would
The
like
first
somebody.
person-
That's cool.
First
Oh,
person
yes.
gets
I just-
4d10, second
No.
gets 48, third
Oh.
gets 46.
I'm
and,
at a-
and so-
We all
I'm
rushed to
at
try to be the first
15.
one.
Right.
Okay. Are we gonna roll to see who touches it first?
Oh yeah, I'm
Dude,
fast.
not
Let's
weird.
go.
Rollies! Rollies!
Are we rolling initiative for healing?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Archibald,
God
you're rolling
damn it!
initiative to pet the
God
horse.
damn it!
I love that this has become. Oh my god, I'm just going to give it to you.
Okay.
I'm just going to give it to you.
I am going to
damn
make
it.
an executive.
I rolled an 8.
Wait, no shit. I got an 8 too.
Oh
my God,
internet fist bump.
Roll off.
Yeah.
Reroll. Roll off.
okay,
Roll up,
okay.
roll up. All right.
All right, wait, who's rolling off to do? Oh my god.
Damn it! That was a 2.
18.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you chaos goblins. Okay. I'm gonna put an arm around this. We're gonna hug and we're gonna take a deep
down.
breath.
I'm
Duval gets the first charge of 4d12.
4d10.
4d10, thank you. And then 4d8, I'm going to say it happens to both Delia and Tsima. And then I just need from you guys, do you want to go the right side north or the right side south?
Is there a 46 charge in there? Because I could probably use that.
God, I hate my rolls today. How does 48 turn into just a 9?
Ooh,
That's amazing.
that's rough.
I only have
All
24
right,
hit
so
points.
46 on my end.
Okay.
And there's still a 44 left if Simon wants to tap it again.
Oh, I have a what now? What's this now? Another 46?
44.
Well, I was about to say,
44.
how's the captain doing?
15.
I'm full health.
Yeah, Captain's,
I haven't been
Captain's
hit
just
once.
like-
Captain's A-okay.
Holy shit.
VIP.
All right,
All
so
right.
that's an additional 14.
I'm 29 now.
I feel a little better.
All right.
North to south, everybody.
We're going to the right side south.
Right side
South.
south.
Okay.
South.
Thank you, Cal. Pat the pretty pony's mane.
All right.
That, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Renee, give me a perception check real quick.
Sure thing. Where the
Yes, a bunch of
Frozen.
10-year-olds
Okay.
playing
Oh,
D&D.
there we go. Really? 2 on the face, so 18.
Okay. So for the interest of time, you traverse the corridors, now very aware of your surroundings without any issues. However, when you walk into the room at the end of the corridor, walking into it, you start seeing this kind of symbol rise from the ground and kind of flicker to being, and it's almost a compound rune of 2 images, like kind of spinning in the room. One appears to be a sun with a crescent in it. And as it turns, it becomes what looks like a purple moon with a crescent in it. And it just kind of spins in midair. I need everyone to give for me a willpower DC 30 save.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
I am
come
very
on.
glad for that circumstance bonus for wary disarmament. Thank you very much.
I'm glad I'm a
DC
cleric.
30?
DC 30 willpower.
Good.
At 20!
Oh,
Yes.
29. Just missed.
So that would be a, I beat that. It's a 37.
I got a
How many
16.
hero points do we
I got
got?
an 18.
I'm looking at that 20.
Hey!
You got another.
Hey.
All these nat 20s, I love it.
Me too. My wallet
So-
hates me, but
I mean, I
love
would
it.
love it. I would love it if, I would definitely love it.
All right.
That's
So
a
I want to
40
know.
for me with a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. So we got 2 nat 20s. What else did we get? I heard a bunch of.
I'm very blurry.
18 total.
29.
16.
Okay, so that's a critical fail in the 18. 16 is a critical fail. Riley, what'd you get?
No.
28. We only have 1 hero point, right?
You start off with 1, but through doing awesome actions, telling me a stupid pun when it's in the moment, it makes sense. Or if you get a lovely donation, you can get up to 3 at one time.
Got it. Okay.
So the 28 is not a success, but it's not a critical failure either. And that's really good for what I'm about to describe. And Delia, what was yours?
16.
16. That unfortunately is a critical fail.
Yep.
So for those who got a critical fail, you are
boy.
paralyzed for 4 rounds. No! Which means you cannot take any actions. This is encompassing things like saves, which will be very important in a second. You can make lore checks,
Oh, God.
but that's about it. Now, you are paralyzed for 4 rounds. At the end of each of its turns, you can attempt a new will save to reduce the paralyzed duration by 1 round or end it entirely on a critical success. Those who only failed and didn't succeed, you are paralyzed for 1 round. Those who succeeded have stunned 1. And those who critically succeeded are completely unaffected, as the symbol of Tenemat, the dragon goddess of the moon, has put you to a living sleep.
Okay, so quick question. What was the number that we needed for the crit? 16?
For the crit success, the DC was 30, so you would have had to have a 40 or just roll a 20 on the die. Since 2
Okay.
of you rolled a 20 on the die, you're completely unaffected.
Sweet.
Now, that being said,
Wait,
I'm
does the
going to...
happy sippy juice help?
Daddy's happy CP2 top 3 with you. Oh my god. But I'm going to ask everyone to make a quick initiative roll, because now we have to time the rounds out.
Gotcha.
So this will help. No,
Plus
it won't.
You
two,
add
24.
perception, right?
Oh, that was a nat 20. Really?
Hey!
I didn't do anything.
What's the base for initiative?
This initiative will be based off your perception check. So, KP, what is the total number with the crit? You're absolutely going to go first, but I need the total number for reasons.
Oh, so 20 plus. Where's my what do I add to it, right?
Your perception score.
So
Yeah.
29.
Beautiful. Okay.
Useless.
Delia, what's yours?
Oh, sorry, that's me. 25.
25. The captain, what's yours?
26.
26. Love to see it. Kel, what's yours?
Also a 26.
Nice. John Ben, what's yours?
A trio of 26.
Woo!
Nice. It's a three-way tie. Syndra, what is yours?
24.
24. Okay, and the trap itself will be going on a 38. Okay. Jesus. So the trap goes off, and this is why it's important that the sun has put you into a living or waking sleep, because now, I'm sorry, the moon, because now the sun comes up, and I need everyone to make a basic reflex save. Except those who are paralyzed. This is automatically a critical fail, and I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
Are you though? Deception.
35 on that
Insight check.
What was that, Renee?
Oh, actually, and this is part of the same trap, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay. But is it an additional attack from a complex trap?
Yeah, I'll say it is. Yes.
Okay, in that case, the +2 doesn't count, so that's going to be a 35.
35. That's absolutely succeeds. Let me see if it's critical success. It's not a critical success, but it is a success.
Okay.
All right. So 35 was a success. Who else rolled on that one? Ben, what did you roll?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Spaced out for a second. What was the roll for?
Basic reflex save.
Wait.
Yeah.
15 plus 20. Another 26.
26. 26 will be a failure, so it'll take this damage.
It also looks like we may be missing a magic item from a donation in the chat.
Oh. Well, after this trap is survived, we'll get to that magical item. Really fast, I gotta do some maths. Let's see, that's 12, 18, 20, 22, 21, 23, 26, 30. So, 30 is the base here. If you critically failed, which means that you're paralyzed and couldn't do anything, you take double that.
Oh my god.
If you succeeded, you take half that. If you did not critically fail, just fail, you take that. And if you critically succeeded, you take nothing.
I'm sorry, what was the number again? Yep, sorry.
I believe it was a 30.
Oh, God.
So we take 60 if we critically fail?
If you're paralyzed, you take 60.
My god.
I'm dead.
As the sun turns around, you start seeing what looks like the event horizon of the first mooring ever put into the earth as a level 4 fireball swallows the room whole.
Now we're all on fire.
Question.
I love you all, but I hate you all.
I had 29 health.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like more than double my.
Now here's the thing.
It's double the max.
It's double your total max. So I will consider this a critical. You're at dying 2.
But I do have. Oh, wait. Oh, I have a feat called Die Hard.
Nice.
All right, John McClane, what's up?
It takes more to kill you than most. You die from the dying condition at 5 rather than 4.
We got a little more time.
And then I think I have 9 lives, Catfolk. Your family has always seemed to bounce back from disaster, not through physical hardiness or specialized skill, from sheer luck. Other Catfolk whisper that you have 9 lives. If you have reduced to 0 hit points by a critical hit on an attack roll, you become dying 1 instead of dying 2.
Nicely.
Nice.
Very nice.
Clutch.
Very nice.
That
Super
is
clutch.
Nice.
right what you needed.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you got that dying 2 down to a dying 1. That being said, it is actually your turn. If you want to, you can make a recovery check. All you gotta do, roll a d20, nothing else added, but you have to make an 11 up to stabilize and not die.
Okay.
Either way, that fur is awfully singed.
Yo, what fur? It's gone. He's one of them.
Sphinx cat.
Oh, so wait,
Yep.
how much?
Flesh cat.
What do I have to? So I roll and do for what now? Sorry, I was. If I want to not die.
Yeah, all you need to do is roll a d20 with no bonuses, and you have to roll an 11 or up on the die
Oh,
face.
thank God. Oh, thank you, dice. 13.
Woo!
13?
Yes.
Yeah, you stabilize at 0. You're no longer dying. You are at wounded 1. So if someone can put some healing on you or whatever, I think if you have toughness, you can get back in the fight or something else. I forgot what it was. Well, you're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Go rub up on Kel like he's covered in catnip.
That
Yeah.
spell's gone, but y'all gonna see it. But
So
it's gonna happen.
So thank God you're able to keep yourself from dying, because there is everyone else, and the trap will go again at the top of the next round and try to paralyze the whole room. But we have Captain Kel and Jamben all going at once. I need to know who has the highest dex. Jamben, you have an 18, correct?
I have a 19.
19, better. Kel, what's your dex?
10.
Captain, what's your dex?
14.
14. All right, so Jamben, you're going to go first. You need to get rid of this trap before it goes off again.
Yeah,
In 2 rounds.
It's not going to end well for me.
Are you paralyzed or stunned?
I am paralyzed.
For how long?
For just this round.
Okay.
Or rather, is this the same round or like?
Yeah,
this
this
is a
would
new
be
round?
this would be the round that you'd be paralyzed in. You can still make
Okay.
recall knowledge checks, which I will allow to give a bonus to
Yeah.
someone else.
Well, I will say that I rolled a 15 on my save.
Okay.
So I
So-
assume that I recover.
Oh, yes, at the end of this. Actually, no. The DC was 30, so the 15 will not recover from this.
Oh no, I thought you said 11 to 20 or higher. You were referring to dying.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's a reflex save.
A reflex save for the fireball. Yes, I apologize. What's the
What was
It's a raw
think it's a-
D20 roll for recovering.
for recovery from dying? Yes, this
Okay.
is a willpower save to break out on subsequent
Okay,
rounds.
so in that case, that's a 29 again.
1 point away. Oh my
That's
god.
hard.
Can I say? He had guidance from me.
I do.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That's a +1.
Oh my god!
That's it.
Oh my god!
Wow, by
Are
the
you
skin of our
serious?
teeth.
2 clutches.
Wow.
Clutch.
Dang.
Amazing.
With the guidance, you just shake out of the paralyzed at the end of your turn.
Wow.
Your turn is done. You're no longer paralyzed.
Yeah, I need a hero. I need a hero at the end of the night.
Next up is the captain. Captain, are you paralyzed or stunned?
Paralyzed.
For 1 round or 4 rounds?
1.
Okay. All right. If you want to, you can try to make a save after this, or just kind of take your turn and be like, that's me.
You know, I'm a one-trick pony, and we're gonna bring it out again.
Yes.
We're gonna bring it out again. If you will allow me, I will try to intimidate this Sun Moon DreamWorks shenanigans.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Give me a willpower save. If you can get 30 or above, I will give you a free intimidation check to end your round.
Nice.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Thing.
Okay. Come on, dice.
You
I'm
got
not even
this.
gonna look.
Come on,
You got this.
guys. Let's go, Captain.
Let's go.
Go,
Go,
Captain.
Captain.
Go, Captain.
No.
It's not. I already know it's not gonna beat it.
Oh no.
Based on the numbers.
It is a 23.
So you feel the powers of intimidation washing over you with great force, but like someone putting like a twist in a hose, the water's just not coming out of you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Last up is Kel. Kel, are you paralyzed or stunned?
Neither.
Love to see it. That's right, you critically
Love to
succeeded.
see it.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to cast Heal as a cleric font spell with 3 actions.
Nice.
Good.
4d10 for everyone.
Ooh,
Pretty
baby.
easy.
Nice.
Oh.
Do it.
Wait, does that
That-
heal me up?
It
does.
picks
Am I
you
not
up,
dying?
yeah.
Okay, 4d10s. Oh.
Yeah. That is a... That's good. That's so good. Oh, that's some real good stuff right there. Okay. That's 37 health for everybody.
Nice.
Oh, that you
That
rolled
gets
it.
full.
Oh,
I
thank
rolled
God.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Back in the
thank
cut.
God. I rolled a 6.
What? Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
man.
So I'm glad you rolled it. God, dear Lord.
That was 3 9s and a 10.
Holy
Nice.
Wow.
That's
Massive.
hot.
It's amazing.
How much total was it? How much was it
That
again?
was
37, I think you said.
37.
Yeah.
37. Oh God. So wait. quick calculation. So I was at 0, right? You said I
Yeah.
had one wound, or what was
Wounded
it?
one.
Oh, wounded
back
one.
at
It's
wounded one.
it's a condition. It's not going to affect your HP, but basically being at 0 and then getting this healing will put you right at
Sure,
a positive that healing.
Okay, cool. Oh my god. Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Your
there's a
wounded
link.
just means the next time you die, it's going to be worse for you.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's all.
Oh.
That's all.
You just see Simha like up till now pass out. You just see him going, waking up and going ah.
Okay.
Oh my god. So next up we have Delia. Delia, are you paralyzed? Are you stunned?
Paralyzed, and this is round 2 of
Okay.
4.
You can then make a save, a
Okay.
willpower save.
Okay. Willpower save. Come on, baby. Nope.
Am I?
Nope.
16.
That's not going to save.
Wait, am I still paralyzed?
Yeah,
I
if you're
think, yeah,
paralyzed
'cause we
for
were
the
both.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have to roll again for this too, then, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Come
Next
on,
up
guys.
Next up
10
Syndra.
plus will.
Okay. I
is
was not paralyzed at all.
sorry, we'll get to you in a second, Sima.
sorry,
No, you
yeah.
spent your turn recovering from death and not recovering from the paralysis. So sorry.
Okay. never
Syndra,
mind
yes, your turn.
So I was not paralyzed at all.
hmm
And I am I'm gonna disarm this fucking trap. Damn it.
You can't say that anymore. That's 4. That's too many.
I'm gonna disarm this damn trap.
There we go. Dams are fine.
Will a 29 do it?
Hoover dams.
The DC for thievery. First of all, in order to do this, you have to be a master. Are you a master of thievery?
I am master.
Good. Which means the DC to stop this trap from paralyzing the whole room was a 28. You beat it by 1 point.
Oh my god.
Well done.
So tell me the tale of
Gross.
how you just dismantled this magical symbol.
I look specifically for the mechanism that turns the sun and the moon around.
You
If
notice
it is
you
yes.
notice there really is no mechanism because it's an arcane sigil, but you find the arcane sigil absolutely.
Oh yes. That said, there are several spells that are specifically guided by a sigil, and if the sigil is disrupted in any way or was stamped out, the effect stops. Oof. Oof. Oof.
So
Wipe out the sigil.
with your hand?
Yeah.
Cool. So as you wipe it out, you look above you and you see this giant symbol of the sun and the moon turning, and then eventually they vanish. And coming into being in front of you is another chest. Once it becomes solid, the lock breaks off, the latch opens, and it opens up to you, revealing a staff that is a key.
Pick up the staff and start gently poking some of my paralyzed teammates out of it.
Ow.
Y'all need a minute?
Yep.
Oh man, we could totally use a break, right? Like, I feel like we earned that.
What was that?
Please.
A break. Everything hurts so much.
You
You're welcome.
you are eventually healed of your paralysis, so you're good.
Y'all need
That
a
wasn't
minute?
fun. Yeah, just a little one. Just a little minute.
Yeah,
So
just
y'all are gonna
concentrating
let
on
me go
everything
in and
hurting.
detect traps first, right?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, was that the lesson we were supposed to learn?
Yes, and I learned it.
All right. I guess. Yeah. Sure.
Also, be nice to Kel.
Thank you, Cal.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Everybody okay? Will your whiskers grow back?
Physically or emotionally?
I really need to kill something.
Okay.
Just-
Yeah, me too.
Understandably so. Let me
Like, I'm
make
just-
sure that whatever we walk into next doesn't kill you first.
Because it's
Okay.
very
That's
hero
right.
to
PBR
channel
right now.
you channel your anger into the
Yeah.
right manifestation of
Yeah.
what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Shall we?
We shall.
Before I change my mind. Yep. Let's go.
Does anybody else need to be patched up a little bit more before we go into the
Oh
next
yes.
place?
Let's
Oh,
do
yes.
that first, please. See,
my
I was
God.
Kel,
totally
are
lying.
you in a
and
place
said I
where you
was
can
ready.
do that? Do you need some additional assistance? I don't necessarily have a healer's kit, but I at least know how to use it.
I
But I don't have any of that.
do. I don't know how to do that.
Please
that's
get these
based
folks
on.
patched up.
You can do a medicine check. And I believe the kit will give you, I want to say, a +2 bonus. If not, I'll let you have it. And then in doing so, what's your training in medicine? Are you trained or an expert or a master?
I am trained in medicine.
Trained.
I
Okay.
am also trained in medicine.
And
so
I do
can
have a
help
medical kit, medicine kit.
Great. So then you'll get to make a medicine check to train to heal everyone's wounds here. You're trained, so the amount of healing you can be providing back is limited, but the DC to beat is very easy to beat.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Sure, if you'd like to.
Okay.
So that is a 26.
I rolled a 28 to assist.
And I'll give you the expert healing here. So
Hey.
you critted, allowing you to heal everyone in the room for 4d8 plus 10 HP. That being said, I just got a $5 donation, so that means flex time.
Hey!
Nowhere near impressive. Impressive.
It's a flex
Do we
heal.
roll the 4d8 or does somebody else roll it?
That's up to you. If you'd like to have the healer roll the 4d8
Let's
plus
say the
10,
healer roll it.
Yeah.
and then apply it
let's
to
have-
everyone.
Yeah, go
I-
for it, healer.
I can do it. Let's see. That is 21.
All right, cool.
With the 10 or
Nice.
Oh, 31 then with
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Default, baby.
Let's go.
So you are all 31 HP healed. If you had the Wounded 1 condition, which I believe KP's character did have,
Yep.
that Wounded 1 is removed
Woo!
as basically you're being patched up. So you're all good.
Oh my god, I got full health again.
All
Be
right.
honest, it's
I
very
feel like
hero
at this point
to
you
be
see
all
like
wrapped
his
up.
whiskers regrow
So
and
is
this part of his
this
hair,
a
the
fist
fur
bump
starts
or a
coming
hoof
back.
bump?
It's fist. It's a chitin bump.
Now you have a very interesting choice to make. A little bit of spoilers. You have all the keys necessary to solve the puzzle. However, there's one corridor you haven't been to yet. You can either go to the other corridor or go straight to the puzzle box. The choice, team, is yours.
I feel like there's
The
Player
box.
wants to go to the corridor. Character wants to expedite the situation.
Yeah,
This is
right.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Puzzle
And
box.
we're also running a little short on time here because we
yeah.
do have that hard stop at the top of the hour.
Speed run.
40
Speed
minutes.
run. I mean, we could like poke our head in.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
fine.
can poke one
Detect
head in.
traps! Detect traps! Detect
Yeah,
traps!
poke your head in, detect
Yes,
traps.
the rogue do
I
it.
also have bonuses for
Citrus head.
detecting magical traps.
All right.
Okay.
Sindra
learned
and Cal
my
have
lesson.
volunteered themselves. Great.
All right, and that is a thievery check for detect traps. Yes.
I believe it's perception, but I mean,
Perception?
I think
Well, either one's fine.
yeah, you're so high in both that the number can basically be the same.
So,
So 33.
Yep, that works. You look into the room to see if there's any traps. There's not a single trap in this room, and that's very important because where you are now at the, I hate to say the roster or the inventory. You see this gigantic stone slab, easily 200 to 300 feet tall, and written in painful detail in Draconic is every single dragon, bestial, and divine born and died and buried here. And in big words, you see peace lives here. And the peace is once again uppercased. It is a name. It is not an adjective or a verb. It is a noun.
It's the name of the dragon.
Are these? Can I roll something to tell if these are known names or if these are true names?
Give me a religion check, yes.
Ooh. Good stuff.
Yes. 34.
You can tell that these are the given names in both self-understanding and outward expression. Dragons exist in a very upfront synergy link to the world around them. If it exists in the world, so do they, and they work to enhance both sides through balance, through equilibrium, you know? Now, that being stated, there are more names on this list than there have been gods written and killed in this conflict. You're starting to get the idea that these are dragons taken from other dimensions. These are dragons formed between Azamat and Tarzamat in conflicts you have not yet known. This is a list. This is a list of all the dragons that have died and that will be fated to die soon if this conflict cannot be ended. Now, that being said, peace rests here. And we go back to the center room with the floating box. The floating box has 6 faces like a cube. Each cube side has 1 keyhole. They are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to make things easy. You have the front face, the back face, the 2 sides, top, and the bottom. The keys are exactly the size of a staff or halberd. They're long, and they will take all of your physical effort to use one at a time. All 3 keys must be used. You have 3 keys and 6 faces to this box. Welcome to the puzzle box. Go ahead and solve it.
Wait.
Are there
Upon
any-
examining the box, does it look like the key goes all the way through, or is it just through one side?
Enough for like
Kind
a
of like a
key.
skewering?
Oh, it's not like a skewer. No, it's meant to enter like a key would a normal lock.
Okay.
So
should-
three wouldn't be enough to go all the way through
Mhm.
each axis.
Question. So as part of my lore, I am very good at engineering related stuff. Considering that a puzzle box is a mechanism,
Mm-hmm.
could I use that in a way to look at and deduce how this puzzle box works?
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a quick lore check.
Okay, so that is so I do roll 20. Oh, thank you. 25?
25.
Oh, and then also I think I have a feat. Hold up. There's got to be.
Holding.
I
I
think
feel
it
like
was
there's a cat toy joke in here somewhere.
Just start swatting at it. Way of the Difter, loading 9 miles low light, land on your feet into the fray. Gunslinger master. Way of the Drifter. No, I don't. Okay. Quick repair. No. Experienced professional. When you yeah, there it is. That's the one. You carefully safeguard your professional endeavors to prevent disaster. When you use lore to earn income, if you roll a critical failure, you can say if you're an expert in lore, you gain twice as much income from a failed check to earn income.
Hear it out loud.
Never mind. But either way, lore engineering I would like to use, and that's a 25.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that when you use this, it'll only affect the one face of the box. And that there has to be a method that you can use the 3 keys strategically to open a 6-sided box. Enough to get what's inside without being interfered with.
That doesn't help KP at all. KP is not smart enough to deduce your little puzzles.
What marking are there markings on the box other than the keys?
Just a simple, straightforward box, no color.
You said that there was a big mural of a dragon on the wall. It was very specific.
Pictographs of dragon history, divine since the creation of time.
Oh, okay.
So here's a question.
Big deal, right, Shannon? Just like you do.
Here's a question for everybody. Why don't we try one and see if it like pries open like a little bit, and then like maybe it's just like we get like enough where we can reach in and grab stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Before we do that, looking at the heads of each key, is there anything that would potentially associate one key with a particular lock?
No, they just seem to have a very generic kind of was it skull key kind of general
Skeleton key.
Mm-hmm.
skeleton key top part to it. Nothing that seems to be reflected in the design at all.
Well,
If I look at the box a certain way, do any of the keyholes line up?
No, not in any way that's significant.
Shucks.
Cap's just gonna stick one of the keys in one of the holes.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 6.
I have a dice for this.
Yes, you do.
You do.
4.
4. Okay. I'm gonna put that over here. There we go. Okay.
From the sky.
So
Rocks fall. Everyone
you put it on the backside face. You take this giant spear key, you twist it, and the backside just kind of slowly opens a crack. It's not big enough to really get in there, but it is kind of opening in front of you.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm on it.
You're literally on it.
Literally, I'm in it. I'm with it. Yeah.
To win it.
Yeah.
Very hero.
Very.
I'll go and
Okay.
stab one in like number 2.
Okay, number 2. My notes back up. Okay. So with number 2, you go underneath it, kind of twist as hard as you can. So the backside that opened up facing the captain suddenly kind of drops a bit as the bottom opens up, pulling it down. It's hard for you. You can't quite go anywhere, Silverkin, and now it's even harder to get into the box from the backside because it's being pushed down.
All right.
Whoever has the last one, do 6. See if it's 2, 4, 6.
Got it.
Sure.
I've got the third one, so 6 it is.
Okay. You stick it in the side face, you turn it. As you do, with it being back opened and then kind of coming down, it then kind of curls back inward at an awkward angle as the other side slowly opens up. It's this weird crux circle. You can't quite get in there.
What about 1, 3, 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
try
take
1,
the
3,
keys
5.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 3, 5. So you stick it into the front face. Starts to kind of slowly open up. Can't quite get in there yet. Number 3, you jump to the top, you stab it in, and you twist it. As it does that, it starts to raise upward, like a garage door slowly coming off its hinge a bit. And then you stick it in the side on 5, the opposite side before, twist it, and as it opens, raises, this side here starts to open, makes the whole thing come out.
Woo!
And with that, you have solved the puzzle box. Hovering inside, you see a staff that resembles a dragon claw. Give me a perception check, everyone.
32.
30-20.
28.
18.
30 straight up.
Love it.
34.
That's enough from everyone. You notice the water, since you've opened the box, is drained out of the dais, and inside is this very unusual, almost gear or crank, something that's supposed to be turned. However, it's very unusually shaped, and trying to mess with it with your hands, you realize you do not have the strength, even combined, to move this. This is a seal made by a dragon.
Sounds like needs a fulcrum.
Kel, you're
Perhaps the staff?
playing charades over there?
Yes.
Well,
I got this
I assume,
staff thingy.
yeah, he probably means stick a
It's a large-
staff in it.
It's a large bottle opener. You just have to put it on top of the beer, and you just go.
You put the dragon staff down. You see what looks like a really weird stone knob in the center of it. The dragon claw clamps down on the stone knob, and as you start to twist with the staff, you hear this horrible stone grinding, this
Ooh, that's not well oiled.
and suddenly the thing turns all the way. You see the gear recesses into the stone more as the dragon's claw is now stuck in the ground, being kind of swollen whole by the stone masonry. You feel a gentle breeze begin.
Ooh.
Energy comes back to the dungeon. All of the draconic ruins and pictographs glow with bright gold divine and arcane powers. The giant 100, if not 200 foot tall wall with names and details and all this thousands of years of information, a beam of light splits it in half. And this wall opens in front of you. A heavy, thick fog-like massive gust of air rolls out from a room that's been sealed for decades, centuries, eons. the fog, the smoke is so thick that walking into this room is like walking in blind. 1 second.
Ooh.
Somebody hold my hand. I'm scared.
Cap's right there.
Thank you, Captain.
Reach out to everybody. So they need
Everybody
a
li-
handhold. They've got it.
Everybody link hands.
Everybody link up.
I cannot believe that worked.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta stick things in holes and hope it works. And that's just what you
Jiggle them
gotta
around a little bit.
do. Jiggle them around a little bit.
That's probably
Right
why
until
we
it
all
hits the sweet
exist.
spot. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Procreation.
And once the music
My time in a
changes-
warehouse taught me anything, it's that.
Very true. Very, very true. Oh, we got a 1d4 roll that goes to KP.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sinister.
Music change.
The room is a dark, dark room with only a few orange torches giving an ambient glow. The smoke now clearly a heavy fog that has been formed from thought and purpose. To the left and right, you see what could have been the catacombs of greatness, of giants, of gods, of beasts, arcane, and they've been scattered about like refuse and trash. As you walk through, you see a stone pedestal with what appears to be an egg the size of your whole body, with a nice platinum shell, and it makes this heartbeat sound and the cry of an infant baby coming from it. A voice moves through the fog. I was thinking that my time as this guardian wasn't folly. But as your kind does, you have meddled and made my time worth it. My name is Proditamat, the second brood of the second child of Korumat, the dragon god of betrayal. You dare step on the bones of my brothers, and you take the peace of my family. My grandnephew shall be born, and upon this world a peace that will put you in your place. Upon your blood I will slake my thirst, and on your flesh I will dine in joy. Welcome to my home, my people's retirement, and by the name of Azamat and Patamat and my great father Korumat, I will slaughter you this day. Fear you dragons? Courage you to face gods? Or can you handle the knives in the dark? Face me, or I will kill you in this ghostly hollow. Everyone roll initiative.
Woo!
Let's go.
You.
I need
Come on, dice
Oh
god.
my
Just
God.
anything.
Let's go. Let's go.
32.
Sorry. I was
Don't be
praying to
sorry.
dice gods is the best.
I did too, and it worked.
20, not 20. I don't
No.
It's for initiative.
Hey.
It's for initiative. It doesn't.
I got a
it's
1, so we're
diddly squat.
balanced.
We'll
Still
go.
great.
Oh no.
Perfectly balanced.
34
Okay.
for me.
So really
Okay,
fast.
I didn't know Thanos was here.
One doesn't one doesn't count joy when it comes to killing these people that broke into my home, but it certainly helps. Okay, so
Oh my god.
Kel, what was your initiative?
32.
32. Okay, let's see. Duval, what was Jombin's?
34.
Nice. KP, what was Seema's?
So I'm trying to double check here. So I have the nat 20 plus what was it again that I need to add to it?
Perception.
Perception 29 then.
Okay, 29. Okay. And Delia, what was yours?
17.
17.
17.
Captain, what was yours?
25.
25. Syndra, what was yours?
32.
Nice. Okay.
If you were considering giving us magic items, now would be a really good time.
Or
We
some
actually
hero
have
points,
one.
please.
It's
do
actually
have
funny you
one.
mention that because we just got one
Woo!
and one previously. So your choice, though. The new magical weapon can be a healing potion instead.
Ooh, that might not be a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, I can
probably.
give you both a healing potion equal to a healing from your cleric. 40-10 plus.
Sure.
I'll make it a 40-10.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So
me.
2 40-10 healing potions are in there up for grabs. Welcome
my
to
God,
the boss
I'm so ready.
fight.
I'm so ready.
Boss fight!
Yeah.
The last
Already.
20 minutes of the game.
Yo,
We got to be
Really quick.
efficient, friends.
efficient.
Oof. Okay.
Efficiency.
Make your strikes count.
Yes.
All right. So going first is Proditamat by a lot.
Oh, son of a
You
gun.
see,
I mean,
you
it's a
see what
track.
looks like a humanoid form walking through the mist, and then suddenly a humanoid form expands, bigger and taller, and you're watching in this fog that now is heavy upon you, like the morning mists of Scotland, and you can almost grab the air in front of you, like thick cotton candy. And as you do, he vanishes in the mist.
Nope. Don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Proditamat,
We can't
as
see.
he will. He's going to attack the cleric in the back of the party.
No.
Oh,
Bring
What
it
a
on.
dick.
Cleric does a 30 hit.
Yep, not a crit though.
Good to know. 1d12 of electric damage and 2d10 of bite damage.
Well, there we go.
Hold on. With the bonuses.
Oh.
You take 33 damage as a claw comes out of the darkness, bites you your side, and takes a chunk into the mists with it.
How much of that is electric?
10 of it is electric.
Gotcha. I'm going to use a reaction with a focus spell, Adaptive Ablation. This doesn't reduce the damage now, but I now have resistance 5 to electric.
Okay, good.
Nice.
I'm wonderful. It's good to hear you say that because I need everyone to make a reflex save at a -2.
Oh. Natural 20.
Love to hear it.
Woo.
That is a 30.
30.
Yep.
That is a success.
24.
That'd be a 37 for me.
27.
It is a reflex, yes. So I heard critical 37 and 32.
27.
27 doesn't succeed.
Oh no, so 24 doesn't succeed, right?
So it doesn't
24 doesn't succeed.
25 doesn't succeed.
Boy.
25 doesn't succeed. Let's just say on these, you don't want to roll a 20 or under.
Okay.
It's a
Eh.
critical fail.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So it's not a critical fail, just a fail.
Just a fail.
Okay.
So that means you're going to be taking this damage. If you
Okay.
succeeded but didn't critically succeed, you're taking half of this.
What's
I get
success?
it. Okay. All right. It's my calculator.
So, as you're stuck in the mists of Proditamat and your cleric has just lost a chunk, suddenly you see what looks like 2 nostrils and a snout part the mists for a second, enough for you to see the mouth open up, and you start seeing a bright yellow light grow with the sides of its teeth. And with a horrific scream like Godzilla, 11d6 lightning damage fills the cloud you're in.
Holy shit.
And we're all dead.
The number here
Oh God.
is 37 damage.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. If
Wait,
we
so-
failed, we take all of that, right?
If you failed, you take all of 37. If you
Okay.
succeeded, you take half of 37 rounded down.
So 18.
And critical, I take 0.
I'm at
Critical
60.
0, yes.
And then if it was a critical failure, that would be double that.
That's correct.
Holy
Got it.
What is a 36 do?
36 is a success.
Okay.
Oh, and if you have evasion, a regular success becomes a critical success.
I didn't
Okay.
succeed.
Oh, wait, hold on. I may have
Wait.
that actually.
Does it
yes,
turn
I
a
do.
failure into a success?
No. So I think as written, it's only a success to
Yeah.
a crit.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's a crit success for me.
Cool. Now,
So that's no damage, correct?
that is no damage. That's correct.
Sweet.
Proditamat vanishes back into the fog. You can see the hint, the whisper, the rumor of his body in this cloud. He has concealment, basically. You kind of know where he is generally speaking, but before you roll, you're going to have to make a flat check to see if you can even hit him. And there's a special trick to his fog, which I'll tell you on your first attempt to hit him. That being said, it is now Jambin's turn.
Okay, great. So after seeing him begin to conceal himself, I'll just say out loud and kind of wink at Delia. You know when they say, like, not all heroes wear capes? Well, we're heroes, and we're both wearing capes. And I'm going to, I'm wearing the Cape of the Mountebank, and I'm going to attempt to Dimension Door on top of this sumbitch.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm down for it. But here's the thing. You have to make a
That's why I
flat
said
check.
attempt.
Yeah. So all you gotta do.
So good.
Now here's the thing. It's just a flat. It's a very easy check. First, before you do anything, roll a DC 5 check. Just a D20, nothing added.
I roll a 6. Jesus Christ.
That means you can attempt to hit him. So the teleportation is, I imagine, some part of a move action, right?
It's a spell Dimension Door.
Okay, cool. So that being said, with whatever actions left over from that, you can make an attempt to attack it. One action left. You can make an attempt to strike at him.
Yep, I'm going to use Intimidating Strike. So if I crit, he will be frightened. But
all right, I will
who
consider
knows?
I'll consider him flat-footed because you're coming from above.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh God, what dice do I want to use? Okay, so
The one that'll work.
All right, it's not a crit. That's a 28 to hit.
28 to hit. With him being flat-footed, that will hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay, great. And I have the dragony thing, so this is 2d6 plus, I think, 4. Oh my God, I rolled 2 1s. Of course I did.
Again? That's
Oh
the
my
second
God.
time you
Oh
did
my
that.
God.
No, this is on my d6s. This is on the damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
But still, yeah, I know, right? Tis the season. So that's gonna be 6 points of what I assume to be slashing damage.
All right, give me one more d6 because it should be a striking weapon as well. So that'd be a total of 3d6.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. So now that's another 3. So that's 9 points of damage.
Okay, it's magical weapon, so that's good.
So I have a handy dandy reaction
Okay.
by the name of Opportune Backstab.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very cool.
All right, so I need to make a DC. Do I still need to make a DC 5 to hit it?
Every time.
Oh wait, I think I have something.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, you're gonna hit.
Boy, are you gonna hit?
You just gotta roll to hit. That's the only
You
thing.
get sneak attack.
Yep. All right, 6. Got any additional bonuses from my feats real quick? Does a 22 hit?
22 will miss, unfortunately.
Rough.
But for a free attack of op,
Not
not
bad.
bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And last thing I'll do to end my turn is as the cookie slides into what I assume is the top, like near the top of his back.
Mhm.
I've killed one of your kind before. This will just be another one. It'll be number 2.
So, and this is where I have a quick clarification question. Is this opportune backstab once a round, or is it pretty much any time somebody hits the dragon?
If it's the opportunity one, it basically counts as attack of opportunity, which is a reaction. You get 1 reaction a round.
Okay.
But it is per round.
But it is per round, which is good because it's your turn next, Syndra.
All right. I rolled a 4, so I'm not gonna hit anything.
No. Do you want to try? Do you want to try attack him again, or?
Yeah, no.
Oof.
That's 19. 19 on the face.
Yeah. You try to get nice strikes into the mist, and you just can't keep doing it. Was that a 4-2 roll to hit him, or a roll to break
Find
concealment?
him. Yeah.
Find him.
Right,
Okay.
4-3, yeah.
Roll. What was the roll to hit?
19 total.
Okay.
3
All
on
right.
die face.
So as you start diving your sword into the mists, you're kind of like, I should have hit him by now. And suddenly you see Duval or Jambin coming into view as your dagger's going towards his face. You pull back at the last second.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a rapier.
Rapier, thank you. Next up, we have Kel.
All right. There's a couple things that
kind of want to do, but don't have enough actions to do all of them.
I know,
But
right?
yeah, I'm just gonna do a big heal on everybody, and exclude what's his name?
Prodidamat.
Prodidamat.
I'm currently at full, so you don't have to worry about me.
All right, but I mean it's a 30-foot radius. It
Fair
doesn't
enough.
Yeah. So everybody who got hit by that lightning damage gets 32 health back.
Oh, thank God.
Woo. Yeah, I'm at full.
Nicely done. That
And-
being... Oh, yeah?
And I just basically yell out at him, "You know little of peace. All you know is silence and hatred. The only people who will die this day are those that you force to the grave, including yourself."
Ben, earlier, you bought a Wild Magic Surge. The roll for that was a Death Ward. If you want to at this point in time, you can mark someone with that Death Ward now or wait till someone drops.
I don't know what the spell does in this system.
Okay, I'll let you know in a bit. But while you're doing that, or if you want to look it up while we're doing that, let's keep moving because we are starting to run out of time a little bit. Seema, you're up.
Okay. Simha is up. So I will. Okay, so I have the quick draw feat. Actually, before we do that, can you remind us what exactly the prophecy or the full quote that the what was his name told us at the very beginning about it, for the peace to exist? Something about.
Yeah, for the peace to exist, that there is an artifact here that kind of is the synergy of peace, right?
Okay.
What you kind of putting two together is there's a giant egg with what feels like a living infant inside of it.
Mhm.
That is the artifact of peace. If you can grab that and bring it out of this place,
Okay.
you will be creating, at least for now, a peace between dragons and people.
And when you say out of this place, as in completely out, or to where the rock where it says peace lies here?
Out of the dungeon itself.
Okay, so the whole dungeon. Okay.
It's a little big for me to pickpocket, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's about the size of a person. It would take one person to carry it,
Okay,
and they can
okay.
only do move actions with it.
So I have the ability called Quick Draw. So because I have, so basically it allows me to draw my weapon and attack in the same motion. So I can do three. From my understanding, that makes it so that I can do 3 shots, like because I can take up to 3 actions, correct?
Yep,
So
absolutely.
can I do all 3 as attacks?
Yes, you can.
You can. You take progressive penalties to your attack roll.
Yes.
Oh.
If it's an agile weapon, it's -4, 6, maximum of 8. If it's not a agile weapon, then it becomes 5 and 10. If I'm getting my math right. I think I'm screwing something up there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No, that sounds right.
Let's do this. So let's do the first
I
one.
think it's like 40.
Roll
Okay.
Yeah.
roll to break concealment.
Roll
So you
them
gotta get a flat D20 to get above a 5,
Okay.
and then we'll
Also,
roll to
Seema
hit.
gets the death
So
ward.
that's okay. So I got a 25 to hit.
Okay, great. Now give me a D20 flat to know if you break concealment.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's fine.
Uh,
Works perfectly this way.
I got an 11
Cool. So the first shot, you said 25.
to hit. Yes.
That's gonna miss.
Oh. All right. And do I need to roll to break concealment again, or?
No, I'll say you've kind of figured out where they are. You can
Okay.
start taking shots at them now.
So I'll take another shot to hit. Ooh, not 20!
Yay!
Nice.
There we go.
Gonna hit.
So that's a 35 to hit.
That's definitely gonna hit.
So and then I roll it's so small though. It's a 1d6 plus circumstance bonus. I don't know what
Well-
that means exactly.
Well, what kind of what's the weapon? Does it have a deadly or fatal trait?
It does have a fatal D10 trait.
Cool. So it's going to become that's going to jump from a D6 to a D10 damage. It should be 2D10 for this, which then doubles to 4D10. All of your bonus damage from your gunslinger dedications and your weapons specializations, that'll get doubled as well.
Okay. All right, then if that's the case. Oh gosh, yes. All right, come on. Are you kidding me? Just a 13? I rolled 4 d10s and I got a 13 damage. So that was 1, and then 1 more to hit. Right? I can roll once more.
Absolutely.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 21 total.
21 will miss, unfortunately.
Let me double check my feat one last time. I think I have something else. Quick draw into the fray. Attack 1 dot. I can. Oh, as your first action on your first, I have a into the fray. So as your first action on your first turn, you can stride as free action towards an enemy you can perceive. If you can't perceive an enemy or can't end your move closer to, okay, I wouldn't have been able to perceive. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
End my turn. It's just that, I guess, 13 damage.
It's all right. So you fire your gun in the mists, right? As you fire, the muzzle flare brings to light the dragon in its full horror. Its scales white and gold, but as you look at it, the white kind of like shimmers into this weird silver, like mercury. And as you fire bullets into it, you can see the scales bend and snap off, brittle like cleft diamond. And so you're firing at it, and it roars as you see Jambin on its back and Syndron on its side, and everyone's having a hard time fighting in this fog and mist. Next up is the captain. The captain, what do you got for me?
I got 2 things. I got an intimidation and an attack, if that's allowable.
They absolutely are. The intimidation will be 1 action to intimidate, and I'll give you a +2 because Perditamat has seen that your shield is covered in the dead skin of its family.
Can I assist?
Ooh, hello.
You have a reaction that lets you do that?
I mean, aid is a reaction. I haven't used.
All right, I'll give you as a reaction. Sure.
Okay. $29.
29. Okay. I'm just gonna go up and in the middle of the field of combat, just being like, listen, my name is Bob Slider, and I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I didn't get flipped through time and space to deal with your bullshit. The roll is a 42.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh!
Demoralize.
I need you to know this in your soul. The DC to beat was a 30. You critically intimidated Proditamat. Hey, God.
Bob from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
I will even.
Intimidated Proditamat.
Suddenly the cloud of smoke vanishes, the fog drains, and you can see a great dragon fighting your friends. And looks and goes, the Holy Land of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Land of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
No, I've only heard of your land and nightmares. In the Subarus you drive, they are eating machines.
Terrible. Traffic is mildly better than in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, but it still sucks.
Steeler Nation, no, I can't. I'm sorry, Father. I hate to fail you, but it's the Pittsburghian. And suddenly he shrinks to a pseudo worm and vanishes.
Oh my god! I'm so happy.
Steelers Nation, baby.
So, in true isekai fashion, the power of your homeland with a fantasy world that can't comprehend you saves the day. You put your arms around this giant pulsing egg, which is warm, like coddling a baby or nuzzling a puppy, and you start booking it as this whole place starts to drop around you, Indiana Jones style. As the rubble starts to amount and the debris starts to create empires of information lost, you come out to where you were. The dirigible is gone. However, you hear a horrible stomping noise as this man made of stone, easily 1,000 or 2,000 feet in the air, like tall, comes stomping by. It drops to one knee and looks at you with a stone face and says, Behemoth 1 online. Come with me if you want to save the day. Out of its hand comes a stone staircase. You climb into a stone Kaiju Voltron, and you start stomping through a battlefield. The dragons are breathing your back with fire and acid and lightning, and he just moves through it until you return to Valerian Tarsian with the egg of Ramimat, the baby dragon of peace.
Oh.
If enough peace and joy can be put into this world, he will be born, he'll be hatched, and an eternity of peace will finally come into a world that has only known trials and struggles and war. And that is where we end today's Jasper's Game Day.
My God.
That's the best ending ever.
Please take it
TJ,
back.
you're incredible, dude.
Way to go.
Incredible.
All right, Captain.
Oh.
Great denouement.
Captain's
Way
name
to
will be
fold that
spoken
in.
for millennia.
Yep.
Yes.
I wish I had hit him with Dimension Lock, so he couldn't have ran away, and we just had a pet Prodidomat.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, we gotta get Protidipet! That's how Digimon got started.
Oh my
Oh, Tamagotchi! Oh my god.
Tamagotchi!
Alright, everyone, this was PJ. These were my amazing heroes. Edge of Legend Now 20 Productions is so happy to be with Jasper's Game Day and Paizo Official. Thank you so much for giving. You guys raised $625 during this show alone.
Wow.
And
And final count with the 11 natural 20s y'all rolled.
Wow.
And additional $5 each for the excessive F-bombs I dropped. I'm going to be personally dropping $130.
yes!
Damn, so that's
Jasper's Game Day. That's in
755?
addition to what I paid for the auction item to get my butt in here.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna match it.
So,
match it.
you know what? Absolutely, match
There you
it.
go.
Why not?
Let's ride this hype. And
And it's
before
going
we
to be
go,
corporate match too, because I have a day job that does that.
Woo!
Very much so.
Amazing. Amazing.
and before we go, I have to give the VIP F-bomb to Riley herself. Close us out with one loud, prodigious F-bomb.
Incredible.
Happy 2022, everyone, you heroes, you legends, and I'll see you 365 days of this awesome adventure we call life. Love you all, and until next time, be legendary.
Peace out.